Can't tell if we're streaming or not. Hold on. Oh, yep, we're streaming. Don't want the background to loop on like me, like that. Let me go put this away here. BRB, give me one quick second. Alright, back again. About to start in a second. "13 Gaming" and Micah, what's up? Charlie B, what's up? Saul Goodman, I love that profile picture. Save station. That's cool, you get an option to choose between the autosave and save station. So for those who don't know, oh actually, before we even start, if y'all in the chat right now, I want y'all to, you know, answer this simple little Q&A. Oh no, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Uh-oh, how do I fix this? I wanted to do a little poll. Do you like Metroid Prime 4 so far? Or just do you like Metroid Prime 4? Yesterday we got like 28 votes. There was like a 76 to like 24% yes to no ratio. Is that an option? But yeah, I'm not sure yet. Start poll. Give thy opinions. Dang. And then we squeeze that down. Substorm? No, I just barely just started right now. So you haven't missed anything. What was that? Did I accidentally? Okay. I was like, did I accidentally like do something? Alright. No? Who said no? That's crazy. But, you know, opinions are opinions.
Samus, welcome back.
Ah, stop yapping. Where are you? Where is he? Oh, there you are. What's up, dude?
I'll stay here and do some research. You go track down your objective.
He's always yapping. I don't know why people like him.
Come on!
Nah, I love Miles. I think he's alright. You already did all this, I think. We're in the right direction, right? I hope I am. Yeah, we did this already. %, no. Alright, alright. How's the game? Is it good? I think it's great. I generally think it's great. Now, we've only gone up to like the first main area so far. Like, we haven't actually like gone too deep into the game. I haven't seen the Viola section or whatever. But as it is right now, it feels like a solid Prime game. Like, if you love Metroid Prime, you're gonna love this game. It does feel like a little linear, like Metroid Prime 3, which isn't a bad thing as of right now. But story-wise, it feels like you're playing Metroid Prime 1 with like this new alien environment, and like it's just atmospherically beautiful. I really don't think the whole Miles situation has been genuinely overblown. Like, like I do understand how people can hate the character. He is written a little annoying, but the issue is way blown out of proportion. How was Prime 4 been when compared to Prime 3? So far, I think Prime 4 is a little better. Mostly because the psychic powers you get to use in this game are honestly kind of, it's really dope. Oh wait, how do I activate the? Like I don't know all the, like we haven't met all the characters yet, so I can't really say too much. Maybe Prime 3 might be better character wise because like Rundus and all the other bounty hunters in that game were a lot cooler, honestly. But so far, it's a solid game. A sculpture, Lekhash, a sculptor who loves solving mathematical equations. Oh, all these are scannable. Valkun, inventor of the Mo operated locks. Or Valkun. He built a shrine now hidden throughout Soul Valleys. I do gotta admit though, like the motion controls in Prime 3 were better because the Wii motion controls are definitely better compared to the gyro controls. Gyro controls are very serviceable. It's really good, but I have instances where they kind of lock, like they get wonky a bit because like, I don't know, they just get a little wonky because they're trying to like, I guess, calibrate themselves a bit and it just kind of goes a little haywire for a couple seconds. But, oop. She, the only female member of the Lemorn priestesshood and the first to understand the structure of space and time. Ooh. Invention of the teleporters. Sara? The first priest who communed to the sacred tree and found the Temple of Memory. Third Company, I just found out that the person who voices Duke also is Doomslayer. I literally just saw that on Twitter like 20 minutes ago. But Doomslayer doesn't really talk too much from what I understand, right? Like he doesn't really have like that much speaking. He's like kind of similar to Samus where he's mostly mute, silent. Ooh, psychically move. I like that. I wish certain parts of the UI were different. As soon as you get the Viola suit replaces the data entries of the Varia suit, you could still view the Varia suit in Prime 3 even after getting the PD suit. That is an issue I kind of like with data log entries. I wish we can have a 3D model viewer. But it's definitely cool to be able to see like these wireframe renders of like these characters, like, you know, the bugs or whatever and all the enemies and insects. It's very Prime 1's feeling, but like, I don't know. I'd love to see like the 3D render of some of these guys. The Shreen were really cool looking. I love to see that 3D model. Gosh, there's gonna be a lot of enemies. Oh my god. Yeah, just a couple words. Oh, I know what this is. I've seen this in the trailer. Damn, I thought I can scan him. When's the next Silk Song stream? Honestly, probably after I beat Prime 4. I really do want to, you know, like Prime 4 is new. I'm hyped for it. I really want to play it. I might do a thing where I play like maybe like on Saturday or something, maybe tomorrow. Play a bit of Silk Song for an hour or two, then hop on to Prime 4. Oops, this is the gyro controls thing I was talking about. It got a little wonky because I was moving my arms too much. But like, you know, I do want to play Silk Song. Like, you know, it was fun. I only played for like one session of it, and I want to get back onto it. But with Prime 4 releasing, I want to play Prime 4 more, honestly. But I'll get on Silk Song, honestly. Even Resident Evil 2 Remake had a detailed model viewer for the enemies. Oh, Rosemary Sane, what's up? My issue is that in the Prime Remake, right, the remastered, there was a 3D model viewer. But in this game, there isn't one, which is kind of weird. Will you be using the amiibo for your first playthrough? I don't have the amiibo, sadly. Like, it sucks. I really wanted the amiibos, but, you know, I had to buy it. Like, buying the Switch and then buying this game all in one lump was kind of a little. It took a small dent in my savings or whatever, which is all right. But I didn't want to spend even more on the amiibos as it is, especially with the holiday stuff going on. So I just bought the essential stuff that I need, the game and the system, and maybe like in a couple months or so, a month or two from now, I can buy the amiibos. Got to be a little financially responsible, but yeah. The boss. This is the boss you'll need to use the control beam. All right, that makes sense. We get a new item. Use the new item for the boss. Kind of like Zelda. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. At Ryan, right, KXN, Ryan. Even know. I can't even think how to pronounce that. But yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? The Pro Controller also has motion controls, which is really cool. Like you can use the gyro on the Pro Controller. That sounds dope. Can I use gyro controls with like? Can I use gyro controls with this attached? Because it has the. Nah, for now, I'll keep it as it is. We'll mess with the controls later. This fight made me rage. Oh, this is gonna be fun to see. And fair enough. Yeah, I had to plan out what I was going to buy for preparation. Come on, don't get mixed up on me. Okay. Carvex, a giant carnivorous possessing consciousness, intelligence, and considerable physical strength. It has enabled to communicate due to fusion! Fusion reference! Fusion with a Metroid. Destroying tentacles and vines would cause membrane break. Note that tentacles quickly regenerated. The only way to delay generations to destroy all of them at virtually the same time. Once coexisting and communicated with the Lemorn priestess using telepathic waves. One of the effects of Metroid fusion is the disruption of that pattern. So it was a peaceful plant, kind of like vibing with the psychic waves of the Lemorn. But once it got fused with a Metroid, then it kind of became crazy because now the Metroid is controlling it and kind of overriding its thought processes, I guess. That's kind of neat, honestly. That's really cool. Primary attacks. Very cool. Zach, what's up? Sorry I'm late. I was locked in on Yu-Gi-Oh. Is it Master Duel? Because if it is, absolutely understand that. During my big Master Duel phase, I was just locked in on that game. Now I'm afraid to play because once I start playing it, it's gonna take over a lot of my time because it's freaking Master Duel. Using my freaking Earth Machine deck with my Machinas and my gadgets and my trains, and then getting freaking FDK'd by which deck was it I kept on going up against recently? This dinosaur deck that will half its attack points constantly till it gets 1 HP or whatever and has a lot of burn damage against you. It's like a dinosaur anime themed looking thing, but I hate that deck. I hate it. But it's not as bad as Drytron and Eldritch. I think it was Eldritch, I forget, the golden zombie looking guys. The vines have their own logs too. Normally hitting underneath the ground, tentacles. Let's grab two weapons. Alright then. And then these guys have their own logs too. No, it's just blocking the door. Oh. Okay, so how do we do this? Oh, I can scan those too. Pollen sac. Pollen bags released by the end of Carvex's tentacles. They possess. Hold on, give me a quick second. Oops. Give me a quick second. What's that noise? Oh, my vent. I kept on hearing a ringing, blaring noise, doo-doo, doo-doo. I don't know if you can hear it in the mic, but that was a little scary. Not scary, but it was a little concerning because it sounded like a siren for a second. It was a little concerning. Yeah, I just defeated a Malice player, and I'm riding that high. Awesome. I respect that. But yeah, later Riken. Okay, it's Riken. Yeah. Hey, love you too, man. I just love all of y'all. Appreciate you hopping in and all that. Ooh, these vines. It's like Flargra, but a little bit more energetic. Is it Flargra? I forget how to pronounce Oh, this is probably where we gotta use the Oh shoot! I wish I had the space jump for that. Oh, they regenerate fast. So let's break. Holy triple hit. Okay, there we go. Oh, I got like broken out of the... Okay, let's actually break the armor first. Then we break this guy's armor. And then we do the... Bah! Ooh, I love the... I honestly... Oop, that's not what I wanted to do, but might as well aim it. I love the feel of controlling the control beam. It's such a stupid name, I'm not gonna lie. Control beam. Like couldn't like think of something a little bit more clever, like the... I can't even think of... I shouldn't be talking smack. Like, I literally can't think of a name for, like, another name for the control beam. Like the temporal beam, or like the... Oh, shoot. Holy... Okay, let's break your armor. And then we'll break your armor. Oh, we're not even broken yet. Okay, we broke your armor. Oh, I want the health. That was yellow, right? Did I scan the yellow ones already? Ooh. Oh yeah, it's actually, honestly, the aiming for the control beam is kind of sick. I'm playing gyro control, so maybe it's a little easier on that, but... Spam missiles! Oh, did I scan the red one? I don't have time to scan. We'll scan more health later. Oh, what's happening here? He broke his own pollen sac! That's crazy! Oh, what? Why did the camera like act weird for that? Oop. Whoop. Oh. Where's the third one? Where's the third one? It's all the way back there. Of course it is. Damn it, I was just aiming at you. Control beam. Okay. Whoa, juking. Oh, we got like some... We got the strats here. That's cool. The vines act like kind of like more of a challenge to hit the soft spots. Oop. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, one more. There we go. That wasn't that bad. All right, what's the chat have been up to? Love the soundtrack in this game. So far, the soundtrack is honestly really amazing. Oh shoot, flowers. So what, did we just tame the beast somehow? Like, just kind of look, it's went back to its natural state before being Metroid fused. I bet that's like the psychic morph ball bomb or something. Psychic bomb. All right. First, let me see the chat. I want to see what's up. The Volt Forge is my favorite soundtrack. I'm excited to see the Volt Forge. Where are we heading? Did Miles die yet? Oh, not yet. We left him back over there. Hopefully we get to see him some more. Her control beam is like the Arkham Batarang. It's so sick. It honestly is. That's like the perfect way to describe it. Like, I kept on thinking of something reminiscent of it, but I just couldn't remember what I was thinking. But yeah, the Batarang, just throw it and you control it around. But this feels easier to control, honestly, than the Batarang. But I'm also using gyro controls, so it's easier to maneuver with those. You got this, Ed. Thank you, Charlie. The force beam. Actually, the force beam actually sounds better than the control beam. The boomerang bee. How about the inertia beam or the momentum beam? Inertia beam rolls off the tongue better. I'll go with the inertia beam. I love how the Metroid fuses with the bosses. It's so cool. It does make them kind of cool, yeah. Like, you get different Metroid variants. I wonder if they're considered Metroids now that they're fused with the Metroids. But oh yeah, make sure to get the green crystals during the playthrough. It'll make the end game much easier. But honestly, the control beam tells you exactly what it does, which is fair. I mean, if you think about it, the other beams aren't exactly subtle by their names. Charge beam, ice beam, plasma beam. And let's not forget the famous long beam. Fair enough, I guess. But like, you know, the benefit of those is like they kind of, I don't know, they sound cool. Ice beam, plasma beam. Long beam is kind of, I don't know, I guess it's in the similar level as like control beam, I guess, but force beam or inertia beam, I honestly kind of like the you know, the sound of that. It rolls up the tongue a bit better. Is it me or does the missiles launcher sound kind of slow with the firing rate? I haven't noticed any slowness with the missiles. I mean, just psychic properties. I remember seeing this in the trailer and thinking to myself, oh wait, something's like, you know, appearing. Maybe it's like we're altering time and like reversing time in this little segment to like do its thing. Gyro controls lock in. There we go. I mean, it's a little, I guess it's a little slow firing rate, but like, honestly, I guess they're a little bit more powerful, so a slower firing rate kind of like balances out, but I don't mind it, honestly. It kind of makes them feel more powerful. The Carvex cutscene is like the Flargro one. Yeah, it purified the area after you beat the boss. It's kind of a cool parallel. Both plant bosses, both corrupted by an outside force, Phazon and Metroids, and after they're defeated, they get purified. Very neat. So, real question here. Do you think Samus would be able to fight against Jedi and actually win? Yes, honestly. Boba Fett and the Mandalorians can fight against Jedi, and I'm pretty confident that Samus can beat a Mandalorian. I guess I'm doing that the whole, you know, I'm kind of bringing up Death Battle because of, you know, their Samus versus Boba Fett thing, but you know, like, I feel like if the Mandalorians can handle Jedis, more than confident Samus can, honestly. Especially now that she has psychic powers and stuff like that. It's a little crazy at first, but think about the whole Metroid Fusion gimmick kind of fleshes out how freaky Metroid genetics can be and kind of adds context to Samus later on. I guess it does, honestly, because like it is kind of weird how Samus was able to like get infused with Metroid DNA like so seamlessly. Like, you'd think something like that would be kind of very risky and almost not even work because it's like their first attempt of making a vaccine out of Metroid DNA, and yet somehow the first attempt ended up being a success. But seeing that the Metroids can actively fuse under the right circumstances so easily with like Carvex and Abrex or whatever, a plant and weird beetle looking bug, I guess it kind of makes sense for how they were so easily infused with Samus's genetics, which is actually kind of cool. Kind of connects a bit. It's weird they brought back the three-shot charge beam from Metroid. It's weird they brought back the three. What do you mean by the? Oh, you mean like the do and then charging like that? Ooh, the Yautja. That might be a little harder, honestly, because like they can defeat xenomorphs. You know, like it's not an easy win for them, but they're known to defeat xenomorphs, and we know that Samus can probably defeat a xenomorph because she can handle Metroids, which are kind of their equivalent, kind of. But like Yautjas, like they're like intense when it comes to like their hunt and all that. Oh, we can morph ball jump. Peak. We're back to peak. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, first let's scan real quick, because I think that can scan that now that it's activated. Oh no, it's... never mind. I feel like if the Yautja met Samus for the first time, if they both met each other for the first time, I feel like Samus would have the edge. Because her technology and all that, but like, you know, if there's like a second or third encounter, they're aware of what Samus has and what she can do, then I feel like they probably won't be able to, or I feel like Samus won't be able to fend herself off after like a couple of encounters, because they'll be able to know what she does, counter what she does, and ultimately, you know, win, which is sad to say, but you know, they're extreme hunters for a reason. Like they're really efficient with like their hunting tactics and stuff like that. I argue that Metroids are more powerful than Xenomorphs. I guess, but Xenomorphs feel like Metroid's ability to absorb energy does make them more powerful, but I feel like Xenomorphs had the edge of just how multiple they are. Like they have like an entire hive and colony, which I guess we see that in Metroid too, but like I guess it's downplayed for gameplay mechanics, but like, you know, like in Metroid 2, an entire planet full of Metroids, and it's like 40, 50 in total in the entire planet. While with Xenomorphs, you get like hundreds or if not thousands in some cases in like some of the books and stuff like that, so yeah. Hype that they brought back Spring Ball. Yeah, I am too, dude. You have no idea, Third Company. Cause like I was just shaking the remote and like it just like bounced on its own. I was like so hyped for that. It's like a simple little quality of life change, but I love it. Samus probably sees predators before. Yeah, she definitely has like the ability to see them. Thermal vision, X-ray vision, freaking the what was it, the echo vision from Echoes, to be able to see sound waves. She'd more than likely be able to, you know, see the, or like them reflect sound off their bodies or whatever. So she has plenty of ways to counter them, but I'm more than confident that the predators will probably more than likely find a way to counter her or whatever. Imagine Predator of Chozo Tech. Honestly, if they were in the same universe, they more than likely would have hunted Chozo and probably used their technology. They probably would have hunted Luminovs too, Alemix, you know, anything that probably like, you know, that had like advanced technology or something. One of the keys required to activate the Master Teleporter in the Chozo Chrono Tower. Total of 5 keys must be collected. I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry. I'm a little hyped. You guys are bringing up some cool little like thoughts and ideas, and you know, I'm a little chatty right now. I'm excited. It's a Friday. Oh, Mackenzie. How are you doing though?
Did you achieve your objective? There's something I want to talk about. Meet me in base camp?
Wait, we have a base camp? Is it where the mech's at? Oh, it's just there. Oh, Mackenzie. But I wonder how. Okay. Have you read the Batman vs Predator comics? I haven't read them. I've heard of them. I haven't read it because I've wanted a chance to actually read them. Contrary to what Predator's Badlands will have you believe, a predator is a vicious killer. Yeah, no, I know they're vicious. Like I've been reading. Well, I've read some of the Predator, Alien vs Predator books, and of course the movies. So like they tend to be really savage. Really helpful for speedruns, absolutely. Seriously, what was Disney thinking about making a Predator with daddy issues in their movie? I still need to see Badlands though. I'm excited for Badlands just because of the whole Android with the Weyland Yutani like corporation logo on it. Because it's more. I love connecting like aliens and predators together with like in the like, whole extended universe between them. Strong enough pool. Oh, we got the morph ball bombs. But I'm kind of optimistic. I did hear some things about it though, about like Prey, but it can't be anything. It can't be any worse than that one Predator movie. What is it? Predators? Which one was it? Like it's the movie where like a super predator comes over to Earth and like this kid who has like autism like is able to hack into like the super predator armor or whatever to like fight off the super predator or something. I forget what the movie's called, but like it was such a dumb movie. It can't be any worse than that. Plus, I like Prey. If that's the direction things are kind of going with Predator, then I'm all for it. Is there anything to scan around here before I head out? Oh, we need the plasma beam for this stuff. Cream cheese bagel? What does that even mean? Dumb bugs. Oh, don't forget you can mark your map with symbols like missiles and energy tanks. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a marking feature. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, I don't remember anything important that I missed. Okay, we do this for the plasma potentially. I'm gonna do that right there, like that. I'm gonna start marking stuff because I forgot I can do that. I'm really gonna miss the Prime 4 launch journey, all of the ideas, theories, and discussions we all had. I'm kind of gonna miss it too, because like there was like a lot of cool ideas. There's a lot of ideas I didn't even get to talk about when it came to Prime 4. I saw like this whole idea about like Ian or not Ian, Salix possibly being like Miles McKenzie for some reason, which was a stupid idea, but wanted to talk about that. Want to talk the idea about like potentially Mother Brain coming back for this game because like the idea of psychic technology and space pirates being involved could have like brought in the idea of Mother Brain trying to build herself up for Super Metroid because Super Metroid would be the next game. A lot of ideas, but I'm just happy we have it just to be able to actually have concrete ideas and stories now that we have all the information. So it was a fun ride, but I'm more happy now that we actually have the actual story and game so we can actually make more tangible ideas and theories and speculation for the future of the Prime games. I don't know, I've heard Badlands was doing relatively well. I really help you remember where item pickups are. Oh yeah, it really helped me, yeah, with the markers and all that. You're thinking of Predator 2018. I am. 2018 was the relatively recent one. I really appreciate the map markers with the scan bots. Oh, I forgot about this. One of them was a scan bot somewhere down here. I gotta remember that too. I forget which room it was in. It was before we even ran into Miles, I think. Like somewhere around here? Ah, I don't remember. I can't. Okay. Yeah, we started off here. We went through a bit. I think it was in this room. I'm gonna put a marker here too. I completely forgot about that scan bot. Point of interest. Makes backtracking easier, it definitely will. And if there's anything you want to remember and later on, mark on the map. Make sure to mark those malfunctioning bots you find. There's one for each area. Okay then, Miles doesn't have the spine to be hardened killer like Miles. Yeah, Miles is obviously Solomon, like, you know, Samus's long brother that was never been mentioned in the official canon and whatever. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind if it was Solomon. Like, I think it'd be cool. Like the idea of like Samus's lost brother or whatever being like, you know, being her arch enemy or whatever is a cool idea. My only real issue is that he's just not, you know, he's not officially in the canon. And of course, they can always change that. Because like Solomon was you know introduced in like a non-canon story, but they can always retcon things or add things up or change it or whatever. So, you know, if it does end up being Solomon, that's really dope. More background for Samus's backstory, more emotional connection to like her past. I think it'd be a cool idea. I just don't think he's a canon character at the moment. As much as I like the idea of Blood of the Chozo, it's not an official Metroid story, so I can't really like can't really, you know, fully support it without that big asterisk behind it. That's why I'm more into Ian is Miles, or Ian is Salix, because you know we know Ian exists in the canon, because as much as people don't like Other M, it's an official Metroid story, and you know he's kind of a close surrogate brother to Samus, so it kind of fits that whole mold too, kind of. But Miles is Salix, yeah, there was a crazy idea that like this goofy character is acting goofy on purpose because he's secretly like the main villain who's trying to like mess up Samus or whatever. And the fact that Miles is a, you know, he's a tech guy, he would know about secret technology, so he would know about the Silex armor and how to infiltrate the, you know, the secret base that had his armor or whatever. So you know, it was kind of a wild idea, but not too wild. I think it was just people trying to cope with like Miles as a character, being like, all right, if he's this goofy, he's got to do it on purpose. There's got to be a reason to it. It's probably because he's the main villain potentially and stuff like that. Ooh, what's this now? What can we do this for? Can we do it here? Oh, more lore! That's dope. A distant past, this massive burning rock fell from the sky. A massive burning rock fell from the skies of the jungle of Veros. Once the rock, which itself poisonous, had cooled and hardened, a small carnivorous plant took the poison it carried. The plant did not succumb to the poison, it thrived, growing this rule over the jungle. In time, the priest there became the first the plant would convey its thoughts. Its name was Carvex. Later, the urging Carvex eventually relocated to the garden of the Lemorn Temple of Memory, where it ruled as it did in the jungle, and became the presides. And it came to preside over Lemorn's funerals. A poisonous rock that fell from the sky that a plant mutated from. It did take influence from the manga over years ago. Remember when we thought Caden was back? Oh, don't remind me. Yesterday we saw that bug, and like I was like, oh, having a small little rant about like, I can't believe this bug was not Caden. And then we saw him die, and it was like, you know, R.I.P. the goat, because he was a cool guy. Is this Solomon guy from? No, he's not from the Nintendo Metroid comics from Nintendo Power. Around the release of Metroid Prime, Metroid Prime 2, I forget the context behind the story because it's been a while, but it was basically written by Nintendo Power, kind of like like a little background prequel story, kind of, not prequel, but like just a story about Samus's past. released around the time of Metroid Prime 2. I forgot the full context. It's been a while, but it's not really. It's like a written story, not like an actual comic, if I remember right. If I remember right. There's also a second Metroid character named Miles, and he's the yellow visor guy in Federation Force. Is there? I do remember. No, it's not the same. I doubt it's the same Miles. Weren't Silex's armor and weapons all prototypes developed in like the Federation Army? It was a prototype, yeah. I I'm gonna have to screenshot that real quick. I gotta look that up. I don't remember like I remember a Miles, but like I didn't make the connection that it could potentially be our Miles. Oh, wait, what's the poll say by the way? Can I see the whole poll? Okay, 9% say no. All right, I respect that. 11 votes so far. If you're new, if you just got here, place your vote so we can like not figure out, but just see how people are vibing with the game. But Miles in Federation Force, he does have a yellow visor too. I'm literally gonna write that down. Hold on, I gotta write that down. That's actually pretty. It'll be an interesting thing to look into. Make a video being like, "Ha! Fake Metroid fans. Miles has been here the whole time, and now he decided to be angry at him." That'd be crazy. Although I think he was a commander or like a general. He was not a tech guy because he was actually giving you orders or whatever. So it's not like he was actually the same tech Miles or whatever. Voted not sure. That's fair enough, Zach, honestly. Because again, like I know, like I'm vibing with this game. I'm kind of glazing it honestly because I'm very positive. But like I think the game is really good. But also that's just my experience, and I honestly just prefer a fun game as opposed to, I don't know. I vibe with it. I like it. But it is your own. It is up to your own personal viewpoints and your own experiences with the game. But I think it's good. Anyways, a giant carnivorous plant with the cognitive self-awareness. While those once coexisted. Oh, it's the same exact data log. But yeah, small rock was itself poisonous, and then the poison mutated it. I wonder if this is kind of alluding to like Phazon. Which I know, like, we don't want Phazon back because it's a new story. We don't want to rehash like this old thing or whatever. But like that's weird. That'll be a crazy coincidence. Right? Wait, I think I missed something back there actually. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about after beating Prime 4. Is there? I'm excited. I know we're still so early into the game. We've only explored the first area. And we have not had our boss fight with Silex. But I'm excited. Yeah, there was a green thing. I did remember missing that. Writing surface in the Lemorne statue decrypted. Within the moat of the statue holds a history of the guardians of the temple. Of the temple garden. This reveals these truths. Place the moat. Okay. Hype. Hype Metroid in the hype Sam's in the chat. I love that. Actually, now that you're here, because I do like the member shoutouts at the end of my videos and all that. Did I say your name right? If you happen to see it, Gorboxsoon. I'm honestly kind of bad at saying names, even if it's something easy. I say Solix for a while instead of Silex, Caden instead of Candon. I used to say Alemix instead of or I used to say Almix instead of Alemix. I'm just kind of terrible at pronouncing names. I just kind of see like if you like if I said it right, or should I just say third company just because it's a lot easier to say, or how you feeling about that? You know, just want to make sure I get the record straight because you know I want to respect people's names and usernames or whatever.
Man, they did not design these for humans.
Nothing about it seems frustrating so far. Not even the goat Miles.
You are sneaky quiet, you know that?
Well, she doesn't.
Hey,
It's actually kind of fun. She just stares.
that you gave me earlier is really coming in handy.
How's the audio too? Like, can you guys hear well or and all that?
This planet, Eros, doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. I tried sending out a distress signal, but there is no activity in this sector.
A lot of planets too.
It's eerily quiet. We could be anywhere, or we could be nowhere. According to these maps, we shouldn't even be here. From what I gather, the only way off this planet is to retrieve 5 teleporter keys. Now, I'll do some digging to see if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here. What do you say? Teammates?
Aw, that's so sweet.
Stay safe out there, Samus. I'll be here if you need me.
He's not even that annoying. Like, he's being genuine. He's trying to help. You know, he's lost on his planet too. He's like, all right, like, you know, we should, like, he figured stuff out, and he was being really, really respectful. He was like, yeah, like, right, teammates and all that. And I don't know, like, I genuinely don't hate Miles. We shouldn't even be focusing too much on the character, both like how much, you know, negativity and how much drama surrounded around the character. I kind of feel like I gotta kind of like constantly defend that, you know, but he's not that bad of a character. I like him. He's goofy, and I don't know. I like him. I don't know if you guys have different opinions. I like to hear like your perspective a bit more now that we've actually seen more of the character. Maybe because I do understand he can come off as annoying. He's a little goofy, but that's not bad. Like gives him a little personality. Like in 20 minutes of this character, I
Careful, Samus. You won't have me there to watch your back.
oh, why not? Just come through with me. Come on, dude. But like in the 20 minutes of being with this character, he's already so much more memorable than anyone from Other M, aside from Anthony Higgs. And I know that's not saying a lot because Other M was, you know, it's Other M, but I don't know. I like a memorable character. Lamorne storage locker made from extremely durable Inkustin steel. It will open if current passes at both electric. So it's just something else to look into. How do I drop the? Oh yeah. Okay, something else to come back to. We're gonna start doing markers now. It's an amazing game, but there is 2 drawbacks, but that's for another time. I think it'll be mid at worst, which is in my eyes better than nothing. Or backs ungrovel. Or backs ungrovel. For the character like Miles over a cynical jerk type of character. Anthony's catchphrase is literally "remember me." I still love how that's like kind of his only thing that he's known for. I try to work on that with the name thing, or Orbax Ungrovel. But yeah, I appreciate you being you know, a channel member and all that. I want to make sure I get people's names right when I do like the shout outs and all that, because you know, you guys deserve like respect and all that for like helping with the channel. Vehicle rails, alright. This thing talks a lot about the machine era. I wonder if we're gonna see like a city like the Sky's Fortress from like Prime 2 or something. Heat unit. Locking mechanism remove only if exposed to extreme heat. So okay, instead of like it being like a red door, it actually has like a legit like. That's creative. I like that. Always thought that was a little silly. Like it's not bad in a silly way, but like it's just silly that like the ice shield, door shield, like heat shield, electric shields, shields over the doors were just kind of lame. Like wasn't really much of a reason why they were shielded other than just the color, but the fact that this actually has like a lock on it with a specific like design to it is it's kind of cool. I like it. It's not just like a red glow aura around the door, yellow or white glow. It's cool. Let's mark that here. Oh no, it doesn't. I don't need to mark it. It's already like shown as orange right here. Perfect. 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 I think Miles does the job well for the tutorial character to introduce new players to the prime mechanics and a couple of lines. And yeah, it's but overall, I like all the Federation characters. All right, that's good to hear. Ladybug, what's up? Were you able to stream yourself like for a bit after your dinner and all that? Ooh, this actually requires its own data log. It's a cannon. Fast travel between Soul Valley and Fury Greens. Cargo launch. All right. Anything I can scan before we start launching? Okay, we got psychic panels. I wish we can actually properly morph ball jump because I'll definitely be trying to morph ball jump up there. Do. Nah, it's too slow to actually do it. Nah, no attempt. Like, there's no way we can morph ball jump up there. I'll try to remark this under missile because there's a missile there for sure. There we go. God, that looks stunning. It genuinely looks stunning with the nice fog and that beautiful greenery. That's the bridge we went on and everything. That's. I wonder if we were able to see the cannon from the other side. I don't remember seeing the cannon, but that's cool. Beautiful game, honestly. Oh, we can float psychic bombs? What is this? What? Hold A to float psychic bombs in midair. Like, can I morph ball jump? Press Y to exit, then scan visor. Oh, I can grab morph ball bombs. That's cool. Can I actually throw them at enemies? Orbax un crawl like crawl vo crawl. Okay, Orbax un crawl. Orbax Ungrol. Zeno. I know it's Zeno. I'm sorry. Zeno. Zach Zeno. It's because of Xenoverse, honestly. Like, I always hear, like, I was really into, like, Xenoverse. Not playing it, but, like, watching people play, I'm so used to saying Xenoverse, Xeno. It should be Zeno, but, I went back for a good while. I think you were like, think you like what's coming next? Ooh, I'm excited then. We're hyped for Prime 4. We absolutely are. Oh, I scanned it. Never mind. Yeah, if you hold down the button, dropping the morph ball, it would float in air, and then you can use your telekinesis to grab and throw it before it explodes. Also, I wasn't expecting Switch 1 for the game to look so good. If Switch 1 looks this good, I'm playing the Switch 2 version, by the way, so it looks phenomenal. Oh, she's in a capsule. I thought it should be like, just they throw her in her ball form, just like out there. I guess it's safer in a capsule than it being in her ball form. Forgot to mention that earlier. You need special boots. Yeah, you need the scan said psychic boots. Haven't tried to throw them at enemies. 13 Gaming, what's up, dude? Oh, we're in the desert. Let's scan this puppy right here. Cargo launcher. Oh, it's malfunctioned. Oh, it messed up. Misfire sent the capsule off course. Performed emergency landing of Vol in Soul Valley. There we go. Now we're scanning. Green crystal. Crystalline deposits that concentrate green energy. Contains large amounts of tetratogons, which can interfere with cellular growth. Silicon dioxide is crystallized in a large amount of green energy ions. They are broken relatively easily, either by strong impact or by fire, although very little green energy occurs naturally in the geology records. Green energy showers were made it very common throughout the Soul Valley. Extracting energy from green energy can also be done with using the device at the altar of Temple of Memories. Green energy extracts it here. Is then sent to the sacred tree where it's consumed to the growing memory fruit. That's a lot. That's a lot. So we just break it then? See mission status for details? I do have missions, that's right. Mission status for details, but any details? Oh, there is a quick game feature. Oh. Oh wow, there's still a decent amount of morph ball upgrades. Energies collected by scattering his, allowing memory fruit to grow. All right. Oh, I see the little sliver of green down there. All right. You'll fix the un part. Like, oh, one. Okay. Okay, one. Okay. So it would be Orbax one Groll. Orbax, like Orbax one Groll. I'm gonna screenshot this so I can like kind of practice it. It's like one. Okay. Okay. Just beat Prime 4 earlier. Oh, you just beat Prime 4 earlier. All the negative reviews are so terrible and not even remotely true. That's great to hear, honestly. I know, right? It was an amazing experience. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about what people have been saying, but some of my chat was saying people were hating. I love the game so far. Really hope the sales come out successful. You need to destroy every crystal you see. You'll need a ton of them. Orbax one Groll Vo. Orbax one Grolvo. Orbax ungrovel. Grolvo. Alright, so where do I go from here? It's a I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll eventually get the Viola probably pretty soon, honestly, but this is a vast desert. Wing morphology. Palalizi solala? What? A bird variant of the hammer-like head shape. Bodies are featherless and instead features a thin membrane consisting of vibrant red pigment. Miles, what you got to say though? We can talk to Miles? Oh!
You'll need to find a way into the area with the teleporter key.
That seems kind of harmless. Just, you know, if you need help, you just call Miles. Hour storing emergency equipment in Soul Valley. Electrifying shocks. Damn, we need an E-tank and we can't even get it. So, mark that on the map. This map is a little weird to read. E-tank. We got tongue twisters. That's a really neat name. Ooh. Shoot, they have a lot of technology. The machine era. Okay, we've been hearing about the machine era for a small bit. This that will determine our farewell with the machine era. The way she just like kind of nods, like I understand or whatever, it's cool. Playback is unavailable. Dang. What else could we do? A rock rich of galbaridium, green energy trace detected within. Only psychic energy in the form of diffused oscillation blast waves can penetrate it. Alright, then we got some energy out of it. Or some green energy. I'm assuming we gotta go into the temple right here. Oh, look at how empty and cheap this desert is. 0 out of 10. Can you believe it? This desert environment looks like a desert. Terrible. I hate this environment. Why couldn't it be like a city? Where are all the buildings and I don't know. I don't like it so, TBH. I don't like it so much. I hope you get at least a boss rush mode. Boss rush mode would be kind of dope. We've only seen 2 bosses, but I wouldn't mind more. DLC campaign. I have not. Hopefully, I don't know how the ending's going to be like, but we'll see. You're hitting the gritty. I have not seen anything related to the ending, honestly. So it looks like you're hinting at something pretty crazy. A Lamorne container. But I wouldn't mind a boss rush if you know, if like Metroid Dread can have a boss rush mode. And I wouldn't see why this game shouldn't have a boss rush mode. Oh. PTSD or something. What's happening here? Oh, those are the robots we saw earlier. The ones that remind me of that Pokemon, Low Kicks. Mechanicoid Cybots, Basic models of Lamorne made Cybok battle androids. Following the Great Tragedy, the surviving technicians modified them with anti-Griever battle mechanoids. They're able to synchronize telepathically. Cybot soldiers equipped with hover thrusters as thrusters. Alright then, that's... I wonder what this Great Tragedy is about. Haha! Oh, boom! Oop, one more time. Bah! Where's the... Oh, what happened to my first shot? Oh, because I haven't charged it all the way, so only... Okay, I think that's what I'm assuming. Or I guess I just went out of the range. There's a limited range you can do with the shots, which is... I guess that makes sense. Oh, did I scan the golden one? I have not. Huge energy, okay. Low missiles, low missiles. We're gonna hit him twice. Or 3 times, hold on. 1. Ah, damn, I wanted to like kind of loop around a bit. Okay, so there is a definitive like limit to how far you can like control the psychic beam. Bah! Oh, don't... It's a little more container. Sounds good, Miles. Sounds good. Ooh, let me see. I've been missing the chat. Where are the lush green environments and ruins? Oh yeah, also, and please no spoilers. I've seen the ending of 100% non-hard mode cutscene gallery. Leave me alone, Akira, Akira. I love that meme. I love Akira. Chekhov's gun. But yeah, you know, like, don't spoil the ending because, you know, I'm blind. I don't know what's happening. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. You know, if you want to be a little cheeky, maybe like kind of like, you know, kind of like allude to something, but like, you know, like let's not go to spoilers just for, you know, I don't want to be blind. My delivery truck. Mechanism, Viola spinner, uses kinetic energy from Viola to activate linked devices. So it's like the boost ball, like little spinners, but for the Viola. Viola tunnel. Oh, there's more over here. Okay, there's more stuff. More stuff. Oh, it's an open latch. It's a pneumatic tube. Well, thanks for stopping by 13th Gaming. Like, I understand having to go to work and all that, so I hope you have a good time. I just appreciate you stopping by. So yeah, I hope you enjoy work. Hopefully. Oh, what's this scannable item? Oh, it's the exits. Fuel barrels. No reactions visible in the barrels of the metallic body, indicating that the barrels are empty. Broken glass. Tempered glass. Woo! Breaking and entering. Entry hatch currently open and safety mechanisms. Mesh can be removed for strong impacts. Anything else around here? Do 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 do. Where can I see the lore information from like my items that I've gotten? Right? Like I'm scanning like the... I guess there is no scan data log entry for like the energy pickups and missile pickups. Do you think that they're now going to remaster the rumored ports of Prime 2 and Prime 3? I hope. I'm still in the mindset that they're not going to do it just because like they were so focused on Prime 4. And, you know, like having to remaster like most of the game. Because like it's not just a basic remaster. Like they got to literally remake both games because of their, you know, the visual assets or whatever. So it would be a lot of work. I'd hope they do it, but I don't think they will. Oh, did Samus just run all that? Oh my god. Small vehicle containers, you destroy firearms. What are these guys? Mechanicoids, battery 30% charge. I guess there's no specific data log entry for those guys. They're just energy. Alright. Oh, I'm assuming if we go down here, we'll end up being outside. Let's see. Let's see if the rumor is true, or the thought process. Oh, we're somewhere else completely. Ah. Volt Forge. I thought I was going... Oh, this looks stunning. Oh my god. How did we get here, though? Did Samus, like, have, like, a huge-ass sprint just all the way to the other side of the world or something? Oh, energy tank. Or missile tank. Communication unavailable. Some people will be happy with that. I'm not, though. So, like... We must have, like, jogged a long way, though. Can I go back up there? I cannot. Currently offline. Of course it is. lightning rods allows vehicles to move safely beneath volt forges. Frequent lightning strikes. God, the rain ripples on the visor really immersive. But we were just in a desert. How are we like in a high sky environment unless this is like a giant chasm or something? Which is cool. Like I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like that's not trying to nitpick, but it's a weird change in like going from a desert kind of underground, I guess, all the way to like this high in the sky looking environment. I want to scan you. Vehicle gate. Ooh, it's a little bug. Arthropod. Denzard. Can absorb electricity. Alright, Denzard. Do you think they... Oh, yeah. I will say that the aura units are more intrusive than Miles. The aura units? I guess like they do kind of aurora units. They do interrupt sometimes, I guess, with informing you of what to do after you do like a main objective or something. Samus, I'm informing you that I'm contacting you to tell you that that's all. It's been a good minute since I played Prime 3. Non-functional. Now that I got an actual like capture card for streaming like Switch games or whatever, maybe I can find a way to stream all the Prime games now. Because honestly, the only reason I've not been playing the Prime games and streamed it recently is just because I don't have a proper way to really play it. I don't have my Wii anymore. And I do have a Wii U. It's off, sadly, with the Nintendo Online service. I can get the Prime Trilogy, but maybe I can find a way to ROM hack it and like, you know, get the Prime games on it, the Prime Trilogy. Neurobike Mark V, two-wheeled, single, nicknamed Viola. Huh. Now that I got a capture card, maybe I can finally play the Prime games again for after so many years. Viola Suit Printer produces a suit required to ride the Viola Neurobike. Mark 6, alright, the latest model of the Neurobike, mass production during the Machine era, but redesigned for the Psychic era. So like the Viola was like their final creation during the Machine era, I guess. Alright, that makes sense from like the recording we saw. This is the Mark 5. Mark 5 looks pretty cool. Doesn't really look too different from like the Mark 6. Oh, it's the Mark 7. I'm saying Mark 6. That's the Mark 7. This is the Mark 5. Damn, 2 generations ahead. The more door is used to nuisance stones. Store the charge during the door function, even if it loses power. Can go through here. Save station, perfect. I've been holding off and keep telling myself to wait until you come to the Switch. So it's been years since I played Prime 2 and Prime 3. I'm hoping like Prime 2 gets on that GameCube online service. It won't be in HD, and I would be a bummer for some people, but like Prime 2 still holds up pretty well. And if it was just on the Switch 2, like on that service, I would not be mad. I would think that'd be pretty cool. Prime 3 on the other hand, unless you do like a Wii online service, it's probably won't be available like that. Downloadable map hologram. Display vehicle malfunctioning tower, 1 hologram, data download authorized. I'm just scanning the information for Visor. That's actually pretty dope. Riku playing Prime 4 as well. That's you love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, so we got a whole map here now. And we gotta go all the way down here, right? Oh, that's a big map. Alright, alright. People have been telling me, like, you know, like, it's kind of like linear, like Prime 3 a bit. I can kind of see it, but this is kind of giving me, like, Prime 1, like, Phase on Mines. Well, I guess it's not as convoluted as Phase on Mines, but multiple levels and all that. That's pretty dope. And we still have 2 more areas we haven't even seen in this game for this area. Alright, alright. I'm excited. I am excited. What's this? Tower 1 and Tower 3. Miles? I already did.
To reach the next tower, you'll need to open the big door in this room. But without power, you won't be able to unlock it. Good news is, the generator is right down here.
Okay. I do see where people are talking about like holding hands a bit too much, but that's not an issue, you know. It's a nitpick at most.
Would you like to hear that again?
Okay, no. I'm good.
Oh, and don't forget to stop by the safe station. Oh boy, this storm's picking up. Might be on your boat from here.
No communication available. Samus, we're trying to reach out to you too for your gunship extended warranty. Oh, that's cool. We can see her try to use the bike. Ah, hunk of junk don't work. Oh, I didn't even notice it had red on it. That's cool. Salad! I haven't Salad playing Smash Ultimate. These guys have purple, kind of. Well, Samus, you tried. No more bike for us. Oh, a lot of scans. Large batteries. Alright, alright. This is a elevator shaft. Alright, alright. Yep. What's this right here? Oh, designed to be pulled off. Okay, that's grapple whip kind of item. We'll mark that down for another point of interest thing. Lightning rod? Okay, yeah, it is a lightning rod. You can actually see it get... Oh, you can actually see the electricity, like, kind of, like, funnel through. Ooh. That's a neat detail. And this is stored power, too. Cool. Alright, alright. Elevator terminal, alright. Just interact with it, or are we good to go? No. Which Metroid game would you say that, in your opinion, hasn't some? Which Metroid games would you say that your opinion hasn't cemented on? After playing Prime 4, I think Prime 2 and Prime 3 are going to change for me. I feel like I have a my opinion on all the Metroid games have pretty much been cemented. Honestly, I've been talking about Metroid for like 10 years or so on this channel. You know, like throughout those years, I've been able to talk about like practically all the Metroid games except for like Prime Pinball too much. Like I feel like I have a pretty solid opinion on most of them. I feel like Metroid 1 is a good game, but really flawed, and honestly, unless you're a hardcore fan, don't even bother playing with it. Metroid 2 is underrated, despite it being on a limited, like, kind of a weak console, the Game Boy. It actually has a lot to, like, give fans, and it's a much more fun, casual experience. Super Metroid's definitely a solid game, but I feel like it is a little overhyped as being the pinnacle of the series when it does have some flaws, and there's other games to improve on a lot of elements it kind of like established, like Prime 1 and Zero Mission. Zero Mission is an amazing remake of the first game just because it does everything the first game did, but just adds all the quality of life changes that the newer games added to the series. Love Fusion, always be my favorite game, but I do understand if you're a hardcore fan, the more linear gameplay is going to be kind of annoying. And if you're a newer fan, all the reliance of knowing the game's lore would kind of make it a little difficult to keep track of. Prime 1 is amazing. Prime 2 built on so much that Prime 1 did that I think it's better in some degrees. Oh, that dropped. Prime 3 wasn't as good as Prime 1 and Prime 2, but still solid experience because, what it did with the motion controls and introducing fan favorite characters like Rundus and being a more cinematic story than anything. Other Rim, I feel like it's really overhated. It does have its flaws, but it's generally a fun game. If you just enjoy it for the gameplay loop, it's honestly like what a 3D Metroid game would be with the 2D formula. Federation Force I defend as being a great game. It was just released at a bad time with terrible marketing. Prime Hunters, solid game on the DS. It pretty much like it was able to translate the Prime 1's gameplay into a fun handheld system with fun multiplayer. And I think Prime Pinball is the worst game in the series just because it's pinball, and I don't like pinball despite the memes of it being great because it's pinball. What am I doing? Mechanoid variants. Mecha rats. There's literally robot rats. Rats. We're the rats. I forget most of the song. But I am the giant rat who makes all the rules. Damn. Is that me? Did I do that? Oh, it's a one-time thing. All right. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. That is neat. Cap, high pressure, will break with several high impacts. Oh, I love the haze. That's neat. Now that's like a Super Metroid, like the missile lock thing. All right. What do we have here? More mechanoids. I mean, what's in here? I want to see what was with this vent. Try not to hurt you, rats. I don't want to hurt you. I like rats. Oh, boost ball, freaking half pipe. We'll get the boost ball. It's gonna be the psychic boost ball or something like that, but we'll get the boost ball. Oh, I can break these. Bet we need health, honestly. Is that a rat? Is there a rat in here? What the? What's hurting me? Is there a rat? What was that? That was a little weird. Alright, we'll just go a little deeper then. To this day, I still have not played a single Prime game. I remember you mentioned that like a while, like months ago, like on a different stream or something. I still find that shocking, but you know, I can't really judge too much. Like I was like, I played Metroid. Like the first Metroid game I played was in the fourth grade, but I didn't get to play a Prime game outside of Prime Hunters until like my like sophomore, junior year of high school. So you know, like sometimes like you enjoy the series, but you just don't get a chance to really play a game. Granted, though, I was a kid, so I couldn't like buy or emulate the game because I didn't know how to. So I had an excuse. You don't, Zach. Go play a Prime game. What's hurting me? Is there like a? Oh, there you go. Do you prefer the temple keys or artifact hunt? The temple keys. Oh wait, which one's the one from Prime 1? Because I like Prime 2 a lot, but I thought it was kind of annoying having to go into the Dark World to find the keys. I know in the context of the story it makes sense, but like it was always annoying, like being in the Light World, finding the key, but like you know you're in the Light World, so you got to go find a portal, go to the Dark World, and like find your way back to the key to grab it. It was you know a little too backtracky, but with the temple keys at least, or the ones from Prime 1 with the Chozos and all that, like at least it kind of made sense in the context of like you'd find like the statue, you'd get a little like information about the key or whatever, kind of, if I remember right. I felt more natural in the world because you just thought the Chozos were hiding these keys to make sure they were safe and all that. It made more sense story wise. This game is just incredible. I think you're really gonna like it. I don't want to spoil how you're finding it. I think it's great. The map cartographer. Oh, that's a cool name. I think it's really cool. Cartographer. Like I'm loving it so far. I generally think the Miles thing is blown out of proportion. I like the character. I haven't experienced too much of the desert because we just barely got here. We're trying to find the Viola stuff right now. So like we're still pretty early on to the game, but so far I'm generally enjoying it. Playing with gyro controls, so I love how smooth it is despite how wonky it can be at times. Visually amazing, story's super great. The little character interaction Samus has, it's charming. I like it. I genuinely like it. I'm really loving it. Other M is the one I had to keep going back to decide if it's average or if it's good. I still don't know. Oh shit! Alright, I love that vine. Now, Other M is weird, cause you know, like story wise, I think it's terrible. Like I like the concept of the story, like the idea of Samus going through some personal, issues, cause you know she lost a baby. It's like she's always good at saving things, but she just could not save the baby from like the threat of Mother Brain and all that. So it makes sense for her to be a little, shaken up, and with her emotional connection with the baby. Like I don't blame her for being, kind of not herself. Whether you saw the baby as like her, surrogate daughter figure or just a glorified pet, it's up to personal interpretation. But even if you diminish it to the point of her just seeing it as a pet, if I lost my dog, like I would be kind of broken for a while. So like I understand the concept what the story was going for. It just wasn't executed right. Character writing was bland, and some of the character writing was a little bland, and some of the character motives and all that was just kind of messy and muggy. Like I understand why Samus was like following Adam's orders, because she's just not herself. She's kind of lost, and now she's just kind of going through emotions, but it wasn't really portrayed well, and none of the side characters were interesting, and it was just kind of just badly written. But I love the gameplay. It's fun, it's fast paced. I love going to first person mode to like do some bullet time missile spams. It controlled pretty well. The map was honestly not that bad, and I had a fun time with the bosses. It just determines how much you're willing to, it determines how much a bad story will affect you. Some people really love a story, and when it's badly portrayed, it ruins the whole experience. and I understand that, but I'm the opposite. I love a fun game, and I don't mind a bad story. As long as the game is fun, I'm willing to go through it. I don't like a good story with terrible gameplay. There's like some RPGs I've seen that, like, they say the story is so great, but like I just can't go through the entire menus of some of these complex RPGs. So like I just kind of I can't push myself to play it. But if it's a stupid story, I'll look past it because I'm having fun with the game regardless. So it's personal opinion. But I would still defend Other M because I think it's overrated. I think it's overhated. God, I'm kind of ranting about Other M. That's what happens when we talk about Other M in this channel, man. Artifact. One is the artifact, two is the temple, then the artifact key. Then I'm near the end game and I think I missed a scan at the end. Oh no, you missed the ice streak bat. 3 has the energy cells, which is more beginner friendly. Hey man, games are expensive. Fair enough, this game was definitely not cheap, so I feel that. If it wasn't for the fact that I had a Metroid channel, I probably would tell myself, I'll wait a year or two until like a price drop or something, because $70 and a whole new console is kind of a lot to dip in, but it is what it is. Miles is freaking cool. Oh, I'm glad you have that opinion. I think he's cool too. I like him. He's charming. I still understand why people would hate him, but I don't hate him. I think he's funny. Oh, these guys are actually charged. Oh shit! Alright. Oh, they all actually hurt. Let's clear out this infestation. Are they actually like diminishing, or are they just respawning? I think they're respawning. No, actually, it looks like there's less of them. Yeah, they're not responding. Okay, I could have just shot them all. Neat. So this is where they kind of make the violas. All right. There's a missile scan for near the flare pool. That's some endgame stuff. I always thought Samus saw the baby as herself. Zach, ooh, you're not wrong. I think I've already like talked about this in a different stream. I don't know if you were there for that specifically. But like there's like, I genuinely think Samus saw herself as the baby too. Like, because the context of like the baby and Samus are they parallel each other in a weird way. Both are innocent little baby like, individuals who, how would I word this? They're basically both innocent children who, helplessly and innocently went up to the person who basically genocided their entire home. And in that split moment, I guess y'all can say Samus saw herself as Ridley, since she is basically like doing the same thing that he did to her years ago. And that's why she kind of hesitates and kind of has like a moment of like reflection as she like points her arm cannon at the baby Metroid. Because yeah, they're both innocent baby creatures just being, no malice. They saw their genocider basically, not knowing what they have done, and just innocently trying to, be friends basically. And while Ridley, took that to his advantage and tried killing Samus kind of, reflected a bit and realized that she's like became the monster that she kind of like sworn to fight off, and decided to save it. Which I think is kind of cool character parallels or whatever. I have like kind of a beta script with that. I've been wanting to make that video for like a good while. I guess I have trouble trying to properly explain it without it being too, I don't know. I just gotta find a way to word it better. I feel like Metroid took the best stuff from Other M. Had like more, like in Other M, Samus was more agile. She was more flexible. She had like cool like melee counters and cinematics. It was more dynamic. It was more Yeah, just dynamic, and the fact that we have like counters in Metroid Dread, I feel like that came from Other M, like in Samus Returns. Like visually, gameplay wise, Metroid Other M did a lot of good, and I feel like it kind of influenced Dread and Samus Returns with its more cinematics presentation. Other M did fail, but it did open the doors for great stuff in the future games. Absolutely. I like Other M because it had a nice action, yeah, action gameplay, cinematic. It's just people didn't like it because they felt like it was fan fiction, but I don't think it was really fan fiction. It was just an experiment to try to give Samus more character development, but it just kind of fell flat. The more magnetic track. Okay, so we're gonna need like the psychic rails, right? Psychic spider ball. Yeah. No, it's a 3D printer. It's currently offline. Yo. Let me see. Uh, Dank. Exterminator. Do you think that Samus controls the movements? What do you think of Samus controls the movements? It feels really good. It feels smooth, responsive. It feels better. I the whole I can't even lock onto something to do the dash. Oop. I love the fact you can like dash forward and back. It feels honestly really good to do something like that. Feels solid. Um, my only issue is that like you can't like really replicate the Wii's motion controls like with the gyro controls. I feel like the Wii motion controls were just more responsive. Gyro controls are really great. They're really great, but I do get instances where like they just kind of like lock on me just because I'm moving my arms too much because I'm kind of reacting and frailing about, being all extra, and it just kind of locks on me. But Samus feels as solid and fluid as ever. Like they've done a great job in like just translating just kind of replicating the Prime's gameplay. No complaints. It feels perfect, honestly. Ooh, a 2D Prime like pinballs, like 2D morph ball section. HG with a message redacted. Is that an SCP reference? It's wild. Who caught up in who got caught up in violence? Verides, it was an enemy called, okay. What's up, HG? There's a slight difference because the Metroid imprinted on Samus due to its instincts. Yeah, it is. It's not one to one, like like the baby, like yeah, it was freshly born out of an egg and just kind of imprinted on the spot. But it was still not hostile. It was still like not aggressive. It trusted Samus because like it imprinted on her. In the manga, like like Samus kind of trusted Ridley because like she didn't know better. She just saw just a space dragon, but she just wanted to be friends, kind of like she didn't have like any like had no thoughts of danger around him, and I'm pretty sure that's what I'm pretty confident that's what it's similar to the baby. Like the baby wouldn't have any thoughts of threats from it because it's just imprinted. It trusted her. So we got grapple hook areas, which is cool. Grapple beams. I was told where to go. Like I didn't get a chance to explore. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let's see. I want to hear your opinion on this also. I wouldn't mind. My biggest gripe towards the middle of the game is you're just how you feel like you're in a prime game of isolation. And you go to desert a bit, and it was like exploring for the first time, and then I was told the right where to go, and I didn't even get a chance to explore. The instant I went to another location, finally found something I thought was cool, and I thought I knew what to do with it, and it just was exactly told what to do with it. So it's a little hand holding. You're saying like you're not giving a chance to kind of experiment and figure stuff out. You're just kind of blatantly told. I guess I can kind of see. I can see the issue with that. However, the combat's great. Bosses are unique and fun, and I really played Metroid. I really played Isolation Atmosphere. I kept going back to the echoes of such, and much because of the feeling of eeriness it makes. You're truly alone, and it makes a Metroid game. Even Prime 3 was still isolated for most of the game, with the Aurora units only telling you where you need to go, not where and how to get there. That's fair. That's fair enough right there. I would love to know your thoughts on these and if you experience. As far as like so far, like I'm enjoying it. Like we've only met Miles. We're still not too deep into the game. I'm not really like finding any issues. Well, I mean, I'm not too far into the game, but as of now, like I don't have any real issues. I like Miles as a character. I feel like the whole like tutorial handling thing is because like this game has like this is a new installment of a series from like years ago. Like I forget how long it is. It's more than a decade of time has passed. So, and since this game is kind of a new story, you don't have to play the new old Prime games to really play this game. I guess they're just trying to make sure that it's accessible to new people. There is an option to like skip the tutorial. I don't know if that's gonna make it where like the entire game you don't have to deal with the tutorial, or if it's just for the beginning aspects of the game. But as of right now, like I don't have too much of an issue with it. We'll see how we feel when we get deeper into the game, because like you said, it's in the middle of the game, so we're still kind of in the early parts of it. So we'll see how it feels as we get deeper into it. But as of now, like, I'm chilling with it. Prime Pinball mentioned! Woo! Samus feels very agile in this game in a way I can't describe, but oh boy. I mean, the fact that she has like a forward dash and a back dash really helps. Her transitioning to the morph ball and out of it feels a lot quicker too. God, this environment looks beautiful. That is dope. You see the clouds and the rains, all the storms everywhere. Now, Samus did that to who? How far back am I in the chat? It was pretty base for a 3-year-old Samus who saw a giant terrifying space alien. Oh shit, I'm not paying attention. Did we just activate all the like robotic enemies in the area? Oh, it's damaging me. Let's get out of here. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, that's actually kind of dope. But it is kind of badass for like a little child to see like a giant terrifying space dragon and they're like, yeah, let's be friends. In all honesty though, like as a child, if I saw like I don't know, like a dinosaur or something, I was super into dinosaurs. I'd think that'd be kind of cool. I'll try to pet it. But I don't know, maybe seeing how big it is, it might terrify me more, seeing it in real life. But hey, Samus was just that cool. Oh boy, this part I love. I don't feel Miles is worse in the fact that it's a character. It was just timing was a bit worse. Or cool, I don't know. I like that they didn't just bring Phazon back, but they're doing their own story, which honestly I'm kind of happy for. I wouldn't mind if Phazon came back. I have made like multiple videos about the potential of Phazon coming back, but yeah, it's been such a long time. Prime 3 was a definitive end to the Phazon arc. Let's move on to something different. It's a big galaxy. There's more to Metroid than just Phazon. Let's explore some of it, and that's exciting. Ooh, Miles, what's up? Okay, so now they're spinning, they're rotating, they're generating, and and channeling energy. That's cool. That's cool. Ooh, what's all this over here? Flying drones controlled by administrating AI. Hmm. Yeah, we got no phase on a fresh new story, and I love it. The music so far, I love the chanting. It's pretty cool. So, are we going to have the rebrand like Marvel did with the Infinity Saga? I don't know about a re. I mean, I don't know if I would call it a rebrand. It's just Metroid Prime. Like the Prime games have always been about like just different little side adventures. Like Prime Hunters was a whole separate story. Federation Force did its own thing too. It just so happens that the main three were just a big arc, and now we're past that arc, so now we can do something else now. What is this? Psychic rail, psychic boost rail. So I do need the psychic boost, I guess. All right, all right. What the? That hurt me? That's low-key kind of immersive. Oh, I'm gonna die. But that's immersive. That's kind of cool. What hurt me there? Oh, freaking rats. 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 We're the rats. Oh, it just opens up on its own. Oop, electricity now. Nah, a little boost ball is always great. A little jump ball. So now that we got energy here, can we fabricate our suit? Oh, gotcha. Because the hint system was always like that. Since Prime 1, it tells you where to go, but not how to get there. Yeah, the hint system in Prime 1, like, honestly, like, yeah, like, it wasn't really as intrusive as this potentially, because it's, you know, just after you played the game after a while and you still haven't made any progress, it'll just tell you, like, hey, yo, incoming message, and it'll just give you, like, a, you know, a point of interest in the map. But it didn't tell you exactly what to do or where you're even doing. It just kind of told you, hey, head over here. There's something interesting to kind of get you going. It was like if you know, it's like Zero Mission. You know, you get an item, you hop on the Chozo little statue, then after you do it, it tells you, you know, gives you a little point of interest at another part of the map, but it doesn't lock you into that. It doesn't tell you like what you're doing or where you're going. It just tells you, hey, this part is gonna be the next interesting part. Get there if you can. Oh, they're building something. So yeah, Prime 1's hint system thing, like it honestly wasn't even like it's very like minuscule, like it wasn't really that big of an issue. Okay, so now we're building the viola. That's cool though. We actually see them being built in real time. To start the mystical trilogy. I think Prime Hunters did not. Yeah, Prime Hunters did not involve Phazon. Federation Force didn't involve Phazon. I don't know. If, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. But I don't know if there's a cliffhanger. If there's a cliffhanger that alludes to another story, then maybe it could be another trilogy. I wouldn't mind in a second trilogy. You know, Phazon Crisis. We got the Phazon trilogy, and then we got like whatever happening here. The great, what was it? The Great Crisis of this planet or whatever. The Salix's Revenge trilogy or whatever. If it's a new trilogy of games, I would just wouldn't mind it because I there's a lot of potential, honestly. That's the cool thing about the Prime games is that they're not, you know, they're not stuck or like, you know, locked in with the main trilogy or the main 2D Prime story arc or whatever. They can do their own thing. The timeline of where they can fit is a little tight though. There's only 1 year in between Metroid 1 and Metroid 2, technically. And it is a little weird to shove in a bunch of titles like Prime 1, Prime Hunters, Prime 2, Prime 3, Prime Federation Force, Prime 4, and potentially Prime 5 and Prime 6 in between those two games. It will be a lot, but I'm all for it. We can't call it a trilogy, but we can call the Phase on Crisis as the main trilogy, then the new series of games after that. Really in real life would it be scary? No, you probably would, because like in the manga panels, he's drawn kind of, I don't know, sadistically. He's kind of demonic looking at some panels. He's kind of insane. Just wait till you get the bike. Just beat the game, and I wanted to watch you guys much sooner, but damn, what an unfortunate experience. Did you know that there is a 3D fan animation on YouTube that covers Samus fighting Metroids and Mother Brain Zero Mission? I had not known about that. That sounds cool. Oh, is it like the kind of Nintendo 64-esque graphics looking thing? Because if it's that, I've definitely seen it. Because I remember seeing the animation of her fighting Sirius in that little 3D pixelated style. What's my ideal characterization of Silex? I don't know. That's a good question. Because for the most part, he hasn't had much of a personality. Like, I don't want him to be like brooding but I want him to be, I don't know. I really don't know what I'd want from like Silex as a character. I don't even know what to expect from the character. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Now we haven't seen Silex since the beginning of the ending of the tutorial, so I don't know what he's been up to. But I really don't know what I want from Silex. I want him to be evil. I want his backstory to be, I want his backstory to be compelling. Like, why is he so adamant against Samus? Like, I want to know that. But I really don't know what I want as a character. In Prime Hunters, he has no real personality because, it's Prime Hunters. It's a DS game. There wasn't really much to really go off of. Wait, what am I doing? Not what I want to do. I'm messing up. I'm supposed to scan it. I'm kind of I'm ranting a bit, so I got lost in the sauce for a second. Can we launch this anywhere? We cannot. Use for maintenance tanks quickly ascend and descend. Oh, I need the psychic grapple. Alright, I'm a little lost. I got kind of distracted by a lot of stuff. Second trilogy, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Fresh new story. Silex the focus of this one. Maybe make Weevil the next one. Yeah, that'd be cool. So this one Silex and then Weevil, and then the final one Trace, and stopping the Kraken Empire from invading or whatever. That'd be really dope. That'd be so dope, honestly. Like the Kraken Empire invading or whatever. That'd be actually really cool. Oh, you just dropped me like that? Prime 5 could be about the Kraken Empire, Prime 6 being like the discovery of how Spyro's race was extinct. Yes, that actually sounds really dope. Oh my god, yeah. Let's go to the wheels. We're round. Maybe they'll accept us because we're round wheels. I like that idea. I like that. I like those ideas. Haha, we're balling. Oops. Oh, okay, yeah, we just came down there. Alright. Not bad at all. Just a heads up, my friend. You're going to have a boss altercation with the bike assembly building line. And this building is going to surprise you. Alright. I think a Leon case really should. Remember, no spoilers, but that's exciting. What do you really know about Solix as a person? Yeah, like, yeah, he does want something like a revenge over some reason, but we just don't really know why. But no, Prime Hunters didn't really give him any information. He's just that he's unknown, he's mysterious, has some sort of vendetta against Samus and the Galactic Federation as a whole. And that's literally about it. He just hates Samus and the Galactic Federation. That's pretty much it. Like, there's no real insight. I have the Metroid Prime Hunters manual that has a little bit more information, and it just says the same exact thing. I read like a Japanese site around the time through the Wayback Machine, and it just said, yeah, he's mysterious, hates the Galactic Federation. That's kind of why I had the idea of it being Ian at the time, because like Ian, part of the Galactic Federation, was kind of left to die on an exploding ship. Like, he has like kind of a valid reason to hate the Galactic Federation. And with Samus choosing to follow orders instead of helping his surrogate brother figure, it kind of seemed like a valid reason of why he would hate Samus, because yeah, she let him die. She could have saved him, but she didn't. And that felt like a personal reason. Those are like the Emmy heads, don't they? Like the little like red round head with the red eyes. I can scan them, can't I? Oh, my low energy. I did not notice my energy. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna die. I died. Damn. That's a little... That yell and then like the... Not as traumatic as Prime 1's game over screen. Or Prime 3's. But damn, that's kind of scary. No worries being lost in parts of Metroid. Yeah, I mean, yeah, being lost, it's like the MO for Metroid. If I'm not lost, it's not a Metroid game. Hope you're done with the Vario suit. It happened. Look, like, I love the Vario suit a lot, but, Fusion and Dread and Prime, most of the Prime games, I'm used to, like, the new suit taking over the old suit and, like, kind of replacing it, so... I'm just excited to see what this new suit has in store with us. Holy shit, I'm all the way in the back. I'm all the way from the back. Damn, that blows. Alright then, that kind of blows, not gonna lie. What if the Kraken Empire acted like the Flood from Halo? Unstoppable Force just yeah, if like they were just... Because like the Kraken Empire, from that small little bit we saw like in the little Prime Hunters intro, they look, ravenous. They're like crawling up top of each other like spiders and bugs or whatever. I can see them acting kind of like that. Species looks crazy in the intro. Yeah, like the way they're forming, like they're like ants, kind of like creating like a little pile of ants, to, like kind of climb on top of each other. First death. Time to rescan stuff. That is the one issue I don't like about the Prime games. Is that if you get a game over and you scan a bunch of stuff before you're able to save, you're back to square one. Whatever, now we know what to do. We can speedrun this. Is the motorcycle gameplay any fun? I have no idea. Anyone who's played it in the chat, feel free to enlighten us, but I haven't gone to that part yet. But I'm hopeful. I'm hoping it is pretty fun, because that looks cool. It's fast paced looking. One of my issues with, like, Prime 1 and all that is like, like, oops, I hit A. It's just like sometimes, like in the end game, like, you're backtracking between like Phadrana drifts, Phazon caverns, Magmar caverns. Just going back and forth and all that, trying to get all the keys, and it just gets kind of monotonous because you're powered up, you have all the upgrades, but now you're just kind of backtracking, just skipping through rooms with enemies and all that. It gets a little repetitive, and of course it's not a bad thing, but it does get a little boring after multiple playthroughs. So I'm hoping like the motorcycle is just kind of a nice way to change the pace of it, give you a different little type of gameplay that isn't going to like, destroy the main core gameplay of the Prime games. At least that's how I see it. I don't know if that's just a me thing or maybe other people like genuinely 100% enjoy the idea of all the backtracking, which, again, it's what makes the Prime games beautiful. It's a giant world, and having to go around it by foot is, it's immersive. It really makes the planet feel alive and, like an actual living environment. I didn't realize there was a scan on that. But I'm all open for like another type of gameplay just to kind of like spice up the game loop. Woo! Oh. I wonder if I get fall damage. I don't know if we have fall damage here. We have not fallen from a high height yet. Oh, you gotta scan the bugs though. Mecha rats. Yeah, we don't need that yet. I will put a marker here because I'm pretty sure with that thing we can probably get the missiles. Metroid Hunters was just a spin-off, and yet it's one of the most important Metroid games and has some cool lore that even brings into the future games. Yeah, Metroid Prime Hunters is definitely underrated just because like it's people just kind of dismissed it because it's a DS game. It can't be that important or whatever. Little do they know, like one of the biggest villains in the series got introduced in that game. Now, in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really, do too much. The Lemix and Goria and all that are definitely a cool like addition to the lore of like the Metroid universe. And there is a fan theory that Gandreda from like Prime 3 is actually like, related to Goria because of her ability to copy and mimic abilities and individuals. But it's still an important game to play just to, just to get a little insight on like from what little we know of Silex as a character. And better than I thought, there's weight to it. Yep, you got a handful of cool characters to build up. Dude, I would love a Federation Force too. I've also talked about the idea like instead of it being Federation Force where you're controlling the Federation characters, what if it was like a spin-off Metroid Prime Renegade Force and you're controlling like actual space pirates doing little space pirate missions for like an objective or whatever. You have Samus as a boss you encounter or whatever. It's a four-player co-op too, but like this time you're like you have more outlandish weapons or whatever. And ultimately, you just kind of get some insight on like the Galactic Federation's perspective. You get insight on the Space Pirates' perspective on the Galactic Federation and stuff like that. I think it would be really dope. Just a fun way to expand more of Metroid's lore and all that. Because what I love about Federation Force is that they gave us like the perspective of the Galactic Federation. They're doing these missions, but they still can't do things on their own. They got to get Samus for help and all that, and it was cool. So a game like following the Space Pirates perspective, just get some more insight on the organization, characters or whatever. I think it has a lot of potential. Woo, dodge, dodge. But the idea of using like actual like the Prime Hunters as characters for a Federation Force style game has a lot of potential too. I think that'd be really, really dope. You have like you have all 6 hunters available and you can pick like 4 out of the 6 to go on a mission. You have like a Silex, you have Weevil, Trace all working together for these cool little objectives with their unique abilities. Weevil being a sniper and being able to go invisible. You can set up turrets as Weevil, or Trace being invisible with the sniper, and then playing as Weevil to set up turrets, and Silex to be able to like siphon energy from enemies. It'd be pretty cool. I just think the formula of Federation Force has a lot of potential to be like a fun game. Not a traditional Metroid game, but it doesn't have to be a traditional Metroid game. A spin-off can do its own thing and still be like good for the series. Man, we're really ranting today. No, I like these ideas. Yeah, there's nothing too important to scan around here. We just gotta... Because none of these are like actual logs. They're just like, Oh, we just came from here, yeah. We'll just leave that door like unclapsed for now. Backtracking can be fun. I like it when there's like new weapons or abilities to look out for. Yeah, no, yeah. When it's like a whole new experience when you're still looking for like items and upgrades, it's definitely fun. It's fun time. But like I'm talking about like the end game. Like you have everything already unlocked. You have everything you can find. You're pretty strong, so enemies aren't really that. They're not going to be that annoying to you. It's just that now you gotta like look for these keys that are scattered everywhere. So you gotta go out of your way to find these keys, and it could just be a little monotonous. I've heard about the Gandrada theory. Really? Then that's some. I've been wanting to do a video about that too. It's just that there isn't a lot of information about it. Like it's an idea. Like yeah, Gandrada somehow related to Goria just because she can control or she can copy abilities. She can copy Samus's abilities. She can copy Rundus's ice abilities. Copy like Goria's like technology. It's really similar to Goria, like being able to copy like the Volt Drive, the Warhammer, the Shock Coil, all those abilities. Goria and Gandrada related? I don't think so. They have shapeshifting things though, but that's all I see. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it though. Like it's just the fact that they can shapeshift and that they can mimic abilities. Goria's data log entry, if I remember right, talks about her being kind of young, naive, from an unknown species. there's like potential that maybe she's like she's very, I don't know, just there's some potential for her being somehow connected or related to Goria, but there's nothing really concrete about the idea. Oh shit, I fell. At least not yet. We'll see if there's more information about Gendrader in the future. Maybe a Silex DLC campaign. A Silex DLC campaign actually sounds really cool. Like, again, I don't know the ending. I don't know what happens. But maybe if we can play this game again through Silex's perspective, that'd be actually really cool. Get the shock coil and be able to drain enemies' health and get some unique upgrades specific for him. Like that jetpack we see in the trailer. Ooh, chef's kiss. That would be phenomenal. Federation Force just the Federation Force just the look put me off, and the worst part is that it felt forced. It's just not not needed to me. I don't understand like it took a drastic art style change, and it's a gameplay style that is definitely not Metroid in the slightest. Cooperative first person shooting. It's definitely not Metroid style, but but if you look past it being a spin-off, I think it's enjoyable time, especially if you have friends for the multiplayer. And the story, yeah, for what it is, I think it was good. Like it was a lot more intriguing, a lot more engaging than I thought it would be for being a spin-off. The whole conspiracy with like the space pirates developing a secret weapon in the Bermuda system. It was cool for what it was, and seeing hints of Samus helping in the background, it's always a fun time. They could have released it alongside Samus Returns, which would have given them an extra year to polish it. I don't think the game really needed to be polished too much because it's a solid game. Like the map layouts, the map design, the little levels were all pretty well. Like maybe another year extra for Federation Force probably would have given them like opportunity to maybe add more mods or maybe maybe a unique character amongst all the Federation Force troopers or something. But for what it is, I don't think it was too forced or bad or whatever. Yo, man! Thanks for the donation. That's amazing. I appreciate that. But Federation Force was kind of released at a terrible time. Like the timing was terrible. Other M was the latest game. That was a while ago. Metroid was definitely being ignored, and then suddenly like they show us this weird spin-off game. It definitely was not the right time to release it. So maybe waiting a year would have no. They should have just said they were working on Samus Returns. That's honestly what the main issue is. They didn't tell us that they were making a new Metroid game. They were like, all right, we have Federation Force. If they just said, yo, we're working on Samus Returns, a Metroid 2 remake. We also have plans for Prime 4. Then it definitely wouldn't have gone to backlash. That's amount of backlash it received. But because they were quiet about it and kept it a secret, and also copyright striking, AM2R at the time, it just seemed like Nintendo had no real love or interest for the series, and it just all kind of just looked bleak for the franchise. The Sky Temple keys would have been cool fetch quests if you got to destroy the Ing worm walls, letting you explore new areas. Hey, honestly, yeah, because like that'd be pretty cool. Like it would make the exploration for the keys more interesting because you get to explore new environments for it instead of just backtracking on old environments. The Spacepire Homeworld was the best hunter/boss with Gendrader and Omega Ridley. Omega Ridley is a great boss. Gendrader definitely a good boss, but I think Rundus is a bit better, but that's just because I like Rundus. Imagine getting the Sky Key in the Dark World actually lets you have a boss fight with the Dark Luminoth. Isn't there like data logs, like unused data logs of like a Dark Luminoth or something? Because I know in game we see like hints of like the Luminoth being infected, but like fighting off the Ing's control and just kind of died from the struggle. But I think I remember seeing like either like unused art or unused data logs implying that there are Dark Luminoths out there, which sounds really dope. So hyped for the upcoming boss. Dude, this boss must be amazing if you have this opinion right now with the donation. I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what we have coming up in store. Let's just hope I don't get a game over. Let's hope I don't get a game over. Didn't help that they struck down aim to our. No, yeah, it definitely did not help. It absolutely did not help. That sucks though. Copyright striking aim to our. I mean, I understand why. In the retrospect, it makes sense. They're making their own Metroid remake. They don't want a fan game competing with them or whatever, but I don't know. It felt unnecessary. People who played AM2R are gonna. Oh, Java controls are wonky again. People who played AM2R are probably the same people who are gonna buy a Metroid 2 remake because they want a Metroid 2 remake. And casual people aren't going to be aware of what AM2R is, so it's not like you're taking away like potential. I don't know. I don't know the marketing strategy. I don't know the numbers too well, but I felt like they didn't need to like copy strike the game. Well, that's the wrong part. Look at Federation Force, and now look at where we are now. Yeah, honestly, yeah, like. Because, like, at that time, it was, like, the dark age of Metroid. There was, like, no love for the series. And now, look at us now. In the second renaissance of the series, we got Dread. We got Samus Returns. We got Dark Samus and Ridley in Smash Bros. We got Prime 4. Return of, like, you know, of, like, two great sub-series. Like, two great series. The 2D, mainline, 3D Prime games. Continuing their story and all that. Shoot, I already lost an entire health pool. It's a great time right now. And I'm happy. I remember back in 2015, 2014, I made a video talking about Federation Force. And like the whole thought process in my head was like, I want to make this video because even though things seem bleak and dark, I have hope and faith that the franchise will get something. I want to be positive about it, so I made a video defending Federation Force. Now I kind of feel vindicated. Like, now I'm here playing Prime 4 on my Switch too. Like, Metroid Dread also in my library. Samus Returns, a remake of a game. It's great. The Dark Samus and Ridley amiibos because they're in Smash Bros now. Like, it's a fun time. Alright, let's not die to this. Let's not die, man. Let's not die to this. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Oh no, you're not that kind of lock in, gyros. Gyro controls. There's another one behind me? Oh my god. Please tell me that's it. Please tell me that's it. We are back. Runnis does excel with the music. The music for Runnis's fight is my favorite. I love Runnis's music. Wait, beaming with what radiation? Beam radiation. Alright. Interesting, interesting. Helios wasn't that. I like Helios' theme. Helios as a boss fight was a little annoying. Oh wait, I know what to do here. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna figure this out. First try. First try. Yeah. When Federation Force was revealed, I knew we were back. You knew, like, when Federation Force came out that we were back? You were optimistically optimistic. What's even worse was, like, the Federation Force was released around the time of, like, other bad spin-offs that no one wanted, like Hey Pikmin and Chibi Robo Ziplash. You know, games that fans of these series absolutely wanted a sequel for. And instead they get, like, these bad spin-offs. So to a lot of people... Oh, I can't break the... Oh. What'd I just do? Oh. It just threw me. Yeah, it is garbage. Oh, we're in the garbage pile. We are garbage. Aw. Damn. I hurt my feelings a bit, Arm. But it makes sense. That's actually kind of a cool detail. Oh, I can do that. Ah, that's clever. That's smart. I forgot to scan the little robot guys. Damn, I did. I will find. Oh yeah, okay, there they are. Don't worry, we're not missing data log entries. Okay, okay. I gotta read the chat. Finish resume. I didn't think Prime 4 would ever happen in my lifetime. I honestly, same here. Like, I didn't, like, with how long that secret ending of Prime 3 of Salix was, like, left in limbo, I just never thought we'd get back to, like, this series, honestly. What if Prime Hunters 2 takes place where Samus was in coma? That is actually a pretty cool idea, too. Like, yeah, she was in coma for a while, so maybe, yeah, we fight with, like, Gandreda, Gore, Rundus, maybe potentially new characters that we haven't really interacted with that, you know, they were brought in to help during our coma, but, you know, we're had to be defeated because they got corrupted themselves. Yeah, I don't know what Helios was supposed to be. It did seem like a brain. I feel like I did see the trailer. There is like another boss similar to Helios in this game, so I don't know what his thing is all about. I was confused about Rundus. Yeah, it's kind of open to interpretation. I'm on the idea that he killed himself. That's kind of a dark thing to say, but you know, he had a moment of clarity from like his corruption, and he realized, oh, like I'm not, like I'm being controlled by Dark Samus, and I cannot like let, you know, anyone get hurt. The only honorable thing he can do is just kind of, you know, put an end to himself, which is kind of a dark thing to say, but you know, like. But I like the idea of him actually, like, you know, sacrificing himself. He's an honorable guy. Like, he doesn't want things to go the way it was. But ultimately, he knows, like, hey, I gotta stop myself any way I can. I can't let the galaxy be hurt. Because, you know, they're the good guys, right, Samus? That's an exact quote from him, so. Oh, little doodad. But you know, but also other people, you know, it's open to interpretation. That's what I love about like some of Metroid storytelling. You just kind of gotta think for yourself and find whatever conclusion you think is best. You can find a copy of Federation Force in those ruined bikes. That's crazy. Yeah, I also feel like Runnis did have a sense of honor. Like he lived by a code. He, like, you know, he's the good guy. But you know, also, but Dark Samus is definitely like, you know, she's malicious. She's using these characters for her own purpose without much care about them. So it also makes sense that, you know, she would dispose of Rundus once he became not useful. So you know, it goes both ways. It's just based on how you like interpret it. I love Rundus as a character, and I like him a lot. So I like to think he, you know, sacrificed himself for the sake of like making sure that the galaxy is saved. Oh, electricity. Her screams. I thought they would dissipate. Where'd I jump? Where'd I jump? Where'd I jump? Ah! Damn. We need health. I always love how Prime 3 made the three boundaries feel so cool yet tragic at the end of the day. Especially at the end when like you beat the game and Samus is kind of reflecting on the end of the game and she just kind of just sits there and thinks about like, you know, Gandreda, Goria, Rundis. Fuck, these guys hit hard. I gotta spam missiles at them or something. Oh, whole health pack, thank God. Recently I realized that Rundis is a mix of Spire and Noxus. Kind of? Oh, we got... Oh, I thought that was open for us. Damn. And I missed the chance for the... Oh no, we got this right here. Damn. Ready for the pillars to come back up. That was dumb of me. But I always felt like Rundis was a little more cooler than Oh my god, it's so much health. How do I... Is there... Oh, there's an elevator there. Oh, thank god there's an elevator there. That stuff takes on so much health. I would not have survived that. Honestly, with how reckless I'm being. Oh, thank god this game gave me an elevator. I am so happy. Oh yeah, Zelios. He's the ball like Helios. No spoilers though, but yeah, I saw that in the trailer, so I'm aware of Zelios. Yeah, Rundis went back to normal, so he's look up around confused, like he just woke up, and I think Dark Samus killed him. That's also like a very that's also like a valid interpretation. Yeah, because like he just kind of seemed like he just like you said, he kind of woke up. He was like in a daze, as if he wasn't aware of what was happening too much. Because yeah, he was kind of corrupted. He was taken control of. Once he stopped being useful, Dark Samus was like, all right, don't need you anymore, and you know just ended him. Get rid of an ally for Samus so she doesn't, you know, have more help and all that. Just sad, but, you know, it just makes Alex's tragedy more, you know, impactful. No, Mackenzie, I'm in the bathroom. He's like one of the two bosses I didn't like in Prime 4. Oh no. Rundis is my most favorite character ever, so if he ever wanted to return, I would lose my mind. It'd be crazy for him to return because he is technically dead, unless there's like a prequel or something. Or potentially like you know, we know Rundis' species. He's a species, maybe like a Rundis' friend or offspring or partner, or comes back for revenge, or I don't know, something. That'd be pretty cool though. Imagine if Dane came back in Prime 4 with a peg leg, cape, and laser sword. I think that would be cool, but I feel like some people are not going to like that idea. Absolutely, some people are not going to like that idea. But that would be cool. I wouldn't mind Dane in a peg leg. Oh, we got it. So remember how Samus fired her arm cannon repeatedly at the ghost projection of Dark Samus as Gore was dying? Yeah, like she was trying to, I guess, stop her or whatever, but you know, she was trying to stop Dark Samus from like getting Goria, but you know, you see like the act of desperation for her. She's getting her suit to try to stop Dark Samus, which, you know, gives her more character. There's the suit. I remember so many people speculating, oh, she's teleporting in this scene or something, but The Viola's right behind her. Is that in the trailer? Was the Viola when we first see the Viola in that first, not the Viola, the first red suit in the first trailer, you know, like, was the wheels of the Viola behind her the whole time? That would be some crazy foreshadowing that no one caught on. No, I agree though, Storm. Like the way she reacted to like all their deaths, yeah, it gave Samus like humanized her. She's not always just like a quiet, brooding, like stoic character. She has like humanity in her. Makes her a little relatable and it's kind of sympathetic. Let's do this. The little sway too. Oh, okay, I gotta charge up the speed. They pulled the Super Metroid final. No dialogue, but just pure emotion. Absolutely agreed. If they remaster Prime Hunters, let's have a Prime 3 Hunters as DLC. That'd be dope, just purely for the multiplayer. Yeah, add Rundus, add Gandrada, add Goria. Have Gandrada be like a wildcard character who can mimic the opponents, you know, like constantly, so she's always shifting between the characters. Gory would just be like a big tank, has no projectiles, but just has like a massive melee swing because he's in his, you know, in his robot form. But he can also like, you know, flee by going in his, like, getting off his robot form, and Rundus would be able to just kind of ice around with his mobility or whatever. Koksu! I prefer Pepsi, honestly, though. So how's the bike? Oh, we're about to see you. How's your day? 700 miles per hour! Alright, alright. Can I drift? Please tell me I can drift. Oh. Alright, alright, alright. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. There's some heft to it. I like it. Speed limit. What's this room now? I like it so far. Now, granted, of course, we've only just like did like not even 20 seconds of riding the Viola, but feels nice so far. Can't complain too much. Tower 2 to Tower 1. So we're in Tower 1 now. Oh, we can download another map. Did you just get it? I just got it. Like, how's your day? So like, you came in just as we're actually like getting on it. Come on, gyro controls, don't be wonky on me. Just because I point up doesn't mean I want you to get locked up. Okay, there we go. Anything in this room though? Let's check the map. There's something in this room. Hopefully a save. I didn't save. I did not save. Ooh. How do we get it? How do we get it? I have to remember this spot. Nope, I did not want to communicate with you. Please tell me there's a save station. I want a save station. I should have saved. Yes, we got a save station. Wouldn't Andretta be able to turn invisible? She can. I don't think it's a natural ability of hers, but she can mimic Trace, who can turn invisible, so she'll probably be able to do that. Prime 3 is a tragedy in a way of its story. The Valhalla, the Hunter's death, Sam slowly dying of Phazon corruption. Yeah, it definitely like Prime 3 was definitely a more dramatic story because it's the conclusion of this buildup of like this crisis we've been experiencing the past few games. So I like that it just it felt a little bit more dire. The stakes were more real. You have characters dying and actual consequences with like the ships and all the crew member on Valhalla like getting captured and wrecked and all that. From what I understand, her transformation is limited to like taking other people's abilities and forms. So she can turn invisible, but I feel like she needs to have like Trace in the vicinity to be able to mimic him and be able to copy that ability. Spinner currently offline. Uh-oh. More of those bots. And they broke through the glass. Okay, we saw this in the trailer too. Oh, that's a new attack. That's a lot of health. There's a third one, right? There you are. There you are. And there's more. Of course, there's more. Damn. Where's that third one? There you are. There you are. Another one. Oh, okay. Yeah, the turning is dope. Ooh! Damn, I thought I can, like, avoid that. Oh, shoot. Thank God we saved prior to this. Oh my god. Oh, even their explosions hurt me. Oh my god. I mean, it makes sense. Of course they do, but damn. Wait, there are bobbleheads in Prime. Yeah, it's like a little secret unlockable that you can you unlock like in game in Prime 3 in the trilogy. You get points for doing specific objectives and all that in game, and you can use those points to buy like decal stickers for the gunship, a little bobblehead of your me, in the little thing right there. It just sucks that in Prime 3, like they had like these vouchers, like these gray vouchers that you gotta exchange with your friends online to get green tokens for specific items in the shop. But you can only do that with the game being online. But now that the service is offline, it's impossible to get those vouchers now. What the fuck was that? Actually, let's go save. Let's go save. There is a trick you can do if you guys have the Prime Trilogy or Prime Hunter or Prime 3. You can like download the save file online, put it on an SD card, and then like transfer that memory onto your system. There's a couple of like, I think I saw it from FAQ. Like they have like someone set up like a download where like, all three files have all the green tokens, but all the games, the progression for all the games are still at 0. So you can start a fresh file, like a whole new save game state, but you just have all the green tokens, so you don't have to worry about the vouchers or whatever. Which it's pretty cool. I did that twice with the Corruption and Prime Trilogy versions that I had. Do you need to calibrate your Joy-Cons? Do I? I mean, the only issue is because, like, you know, I swing my arms around, I'm like reacting and, you know, kind of being a little extra. So when I swing it around, it messes with the Joy-Cons. Normal playthrough, you won't be going, whoa, you know. Come on. Come on. There we go. It takes a couple seconds. Yo, Sanity. Haven't talked to him in a while either. Can you say hello to him? Wait, aren't those things content you unlock with the tokens? Yeah. You unlock them through tokens by like scanning enemies. Like, yeah, the vouchers are the worst part of it. I get the context of, like, you know, the vouchers as a concept isn't a bad idea, but you know, when a service dies down from any game, any online required stuff just becomes inaccessible and just sucks for people who've missed out. Get some gravity manipulation where we can get the gravity suit sometime soon. We'll see the enemies up like... Yeah, I probably should do missiles instead. It's easier than charging. Finally, a humanoid enemy you don't have to run away from. Referring to like the SCX or something. Or the Emmys. I'm assuming there's gonna be another enemy encounter in here. Yep. Oh, they teleport. He looks different too. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let me scan you. Let me scan you. Let me scan you, dude. Cybot teleporter. Due to the problem of mass production costs, it never entered mass production. So it's a rare variant then. X-shaped X parasite reference potentially. Nah. Some attacks need time dodging, so I'd master that. I forgot to ask, what controls are you using? Yeah, I'm using the gyro controls. I love the Trilogy's motion controls because, you know, like, I love motion. It feels so natural being just to kind of aim and shoot, especially for a first-person shooter. So, like, I'm using these. I definitely have the option to use the controller because I have the little thing to slot these two in for a controller, but I just like the motion controls. I did try a bit of the mouse a bit ago. Feels responsive. It just feels a little weird to kind of hit the buttons off the side of the Joy-Con while you're having it down a bit. So it's a little getting used to. It's not like a regular mouse with the side buttons, which are, you know, kind of flat and big. The face buttons are pretty small to kind of precisely like hit and all that, but motion controls are good. The gyro controls, they're responsive and solid. I just gotta stop being so wibbly wobbly with my hand motions to like mess up the gyros or whatever, but it works for what it is. Also, now that we're paused, oh no, I don't want to end it. We have how many votes? I can't even see how many votes. 8% do not like Metroid Prime 4. No, respectable. 20, not sure, which I also respect, but 72 really like it. I'm hoping the online discourse for like this game kind of dies down, like, because right now everyone's kind of ranting and reacting and being negative because of an 80 on Metacritic, and I'm being really defensive because now they're like, this wasn't as bad as it. People were hyping it up and all that, but I'm hoping once all this main stuff dies down, we can finally just kind of look for the game for what it is and, you know, have some good opinions about it. Or at least I'm hoping. Just missile. Those things are hardy. They're bouncing everywhere. Oh my god. realistic bounce physics. That's dope, honestly. You'd expect like machines like that to really bounce around from big collisions like that, so that's dope. Where are you? Where are you? Oh shoot! Okay, maybe I'm starting to understand that comment about the missile firing rate being a little slow. Because now that I'm trying to rush through these attacks, the slow fire rate is kind of it's a little. Oh, I can't hit him again? Damn, I was kind of hoping to be like, bah, then aim back, bah, aim back, bah. That's a little disappointing. What? What? He jumped right in front of me. That was not fair. That. Oh, I gotta pace a quick second for that. That's absolutely wild. It's already 11. Hold on, I'll be back real quick. Hold on. Gotta check on something. It's a little late, so I gotta check on something real quick. Death was so cheap, the spawn leg just to react. It's a crazy robot. It's a bad robot. We're having a lot of fun, but it's a bummer that it's almost 12. I might have to call it a day just cause I want to keep on playing, but I do got something going on in the morning. So I probably should end the stream here. We have a save station though. And I'm sorry that I couldn't like yeah. Bright side is though, when we get back to actually live streaming, we'll actually get to the boss. Get to the boss and call it. It's almost 1 a.m. for you. I mean, I guess if we're close enough, and you did donate a bit, so maybe we'll try to get to the boss. Just that, yeah, it's 11 and all that. Also, low key. Maybe I might have been a little loud, and like the neighbors are kind of like, you know, like a little irritated that I'm kind of like out here yelling a bit while, you know, playing a game or whatever. But second death on the second stream, and seemingly they are seemingly heavy hits, tank heavy hits after the other charge beam shot and missiles. I feel like the missiles are doing more. It's just that the missiles are hard to aim because, you know, they're slow moving and they're slow to fire. Now we know what to expect. We should be fine. Oh, magnetic fields, not gravity. We'll continue on with the stream. I'll just try to be a little more mindful of all like the ranting I'm doing about like Metroid or whatever. Okay, boss fight, boss fight, boss fight. Her suit looks so shiny too. I kind of love it. It's midnight for you already? Jesus. If I was in California still, it would be like 9 for me. Like barely hitting 10. Or barely hitting 11, I mean. Takes 3 charge shots to take these guys out. God, that guy's teleporting like crazy. That's exactly what you did to me. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, he teleported away. Oh, no, he didn't. He actually got hit. Get him one more time. Get him one more time. I teleported away. Ha! Gotcha. Oh, I gotta scan him. I forgot about scanning him. Alright, got him. Bet. Alright. Oh, you're from Canada. Oh, that's cool. Like in the Quebec area, or more like towards like I don't know much about Canada, honestly. I swear I had multiple instances where I've locked onto an enemy and it would zip backwards or to the side and break my lock. I haven't had that issue so far, but we might see it in the future if we're like, you know, surrounded by a bunch of enemies or something. There's so many new button combinations. Scrap this clanker, we definitely did. Now we're gonna go save just to make sure we don't have to redo that again, because I do not want to redo that encounter. Did you scan him? Oh, I did. Yeah, we scanned him. Definitely don't want to miss any scan encounters, but it's a potential that might happen, honestly. Get caught up in the moment and just forget to actually scan. Let's go save, let's go save, let's go save. Love the save feature. So nostalgic. It just feels like Prime 1, honestly, with the whole sound effects and everything. You died, so I wonder if you need to redo it. No, no, I was able to scan. I don't know. I was able to scan him real quick. Where is it? You can see the data log here. Yeah, the Sidebot teleporter. We were able to get him. Wait, I was able to cannot summon the Viola right now. Oh, start summons him, or plus, I guess. I'm used to just calling it the start button. Start, select, you know. Classic PlayStation mindset with that, I guess. Wish I can dash forward. Yeah, give me some health. I need that health. Storage. Alright, storage. Oh, these dudes are munching. Heavily overcharged by current from conductor. Yeah, these guys are munching. I wish you can see the 3D models in the viewers. It looks so cool. Nice little details like that, honestly. It's really impressive. I love the world building of the Prime games like this. It makes sense for something like this to be like naturally just eating off energy, like these creatures. It's nice. Alright, let's do this. Whoa! That was like a jump scare right there. I was looking out in the fucking mirror. Or window, I mean. There's gonna be another encounter here. This definitely screams boss arena, honestly. stuff gets crazy later on. Oh, that's exciting to hear, honestly. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's another little guy. He's munching too. Oh, he was munching too. Ah, oh, more side scroller sections. I love it. Love to see it. Oh, once we activate this area, though, this is gonna be a pain to like jump up to. You can just already tell. Here we go. The whole concept of an elevator suddenly falling with me inside is a personal nightmare scenario of mine. Oh, I'm definitely paranoid of that happening every time I go to an elevator too. I definitely feel that. He pushed me off. Bad. Bad by proxy. Oh wait, not yet at least. Practically no way out in near certain doom. The only thing that makes me feel better is that I know like a lot of these elevators have like these locking mechanisms along like the railing that when they fall with great speed, like the friction like causes them to lock on and like prevent them from falling all the way down. It's not foolproof, but you know, like it's a safety mechanism, so at least I know like there's a little bit of hope that I won't be dying of like certain doom or something. Super Blast and Bros, what's up? I just done playing the game and the small details of this game are amazing. Oh, that's good to hear. So far the small details are already amazing as from what we've seen. We barely got the viola, so we're not too far into the game, but you know. But it's exciting so far. I really love, you know, everything about the game so far. Roll, roll, roll! Oop, 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 oop. Those little robots remind me of something, like the way the star-shaped flying thing. What do they remind me of? Oh. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? Flying Drone MCU. Manages flight drone produced by Vehicle Factory Administration AI. Core is defended by 3 energy spheres. If you are destroyed MCU. If they are all destroyed, the MCU will briefly be malfunction. However, the spheres rapidly repair themselves. Huh. So I guess this is a job for the control beam. Oh, okay, they rapidly defend and heal themselves. That's gonna be annoying to try to get through. least we get a lot of health and ammo. That is honestly the only kind of good part about it. There's plenty of ammo. Oh my god. I already wasted a hit. Can we get it before the swarm comes in and defend it? Aw, damn, I missed. I missed. I missed. Ah, damn. Oh, I didn't miss. But I missed my opportunity though, so. This is a cool boss fight. I like it. It is so visually dynamic. I like it. Can I avoid it? Can I avoid it? Yep. Okay, got one. Got two. Ah. Oh no. It worked though. Neat. That was a really cool boss fight. I like it. What did the chat say? I think the scam bot is in this room too. It took me about 13 hours to finish the game. Not 100%ing it though. Won't spoil the final boss for you, but the fight gets nutty. Please no spoilers, but I'm excited to hear that. I think it was one of the best fights of the Metroid series. S tier for me. Alright, alright. Your enemies are annoying as hell. They already seem annoying, honestly. We already died to one of them. It's a whole thing. Magnetic. Yep. Oh, another scout drone. How... Oh yeah, I gotta... We'll do this one for the drone. So I remember to check out the drone. Boost rail. Alright, once you get the boost ball then. How many missiles do you have? I personally have had either 30 or 40 collected by this time I reach this part. Let's see. 25. Oops. Man, that explosive range is pretty hefty. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, what's happening now? I didn't think it would counter him this early. Okay. Scan detects an electrical shock arm cannon. It's a shock coil, yeah. Further answer blocked by... He has a psychic jammer on him? Well, there's no data log entry for him? Oh, I want to hear the music real quick. He has a psychic jammer on him. What's that imply? That he has his own crystal thing or something? Definitely could be wrong about the missiles. Timing is the key to this guy. Now the real boss. You're not wrong, man. Oops. What is that is shooting at me? Ooh. Don't let him shoot those Psylocke missiles. So he has his own, like, strafing lunge attack thing. What is the Psylocke tornado? Holy shoot, that is so cool. Oh god. Woo. Woo. Just barely dodging it. That's so... How do I stop him from, like, doing this? You just... Oh, I gotta scan him. I can scan him again. Generating a shield by spinning at high velocity. Physical contact was dangerous, but the spin may be disrupted by inflicting concussive damage at the base of the target. Okay, okay. Am I not doing it right? Or should I go morph ball mode? Oh, that's cool. Kind of disappointed it's not the lockjaw though. Like, if I'm gonna go into morph ball mode, he should be like in the lockjaw form, right? Shoot, it's like Beyblade. Let it rip. Oh my god, this guy's freaking stacked. I wish I had the double jump. Jump over it. Long missiles. I might get a game over, but now that we actually know what to do, we'll probably do better in our second attempt. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm not gonna... Silence! We can clutch this. No, we can't. Such a cool encounter. Now is this what you were alluding to this whole time? Now it's the real boss. It's him. That was a surprise you mentioned earlier. Alright. They brought back his Hunter's theme? Hold on, did they? I don't remember hearing the Hunter's theme. I've been hearing the Hunter's theme a lot because of my video editing. Like, I always do. So I I don't recall hearing that, but let's see. Also, thank God there's a checkpoint. I love that. I love that. I gotta hear his theme. Let me scan you first. I'm gonna try to hear his theme because it's really his Prime Hunter's theme. Needs the bombs for him to start really. Just trust me. It is surreal to see Alex in 3D. Beyblade! Everyone's telling me about Bomb Bomb. Hey, gaming politician, what's up? Oh, bro, prepare to be disappointed in a second. Oh no, don't tell me that, man. I'm excited. I'm hyped. Just wait to Lockjaw. Just wait to see what happens. Oh, you guys are kind of enticing me. Oh no. I have only have 2 energy tanks. Besides like the health that I have already, I have 2 extra, so I don't have 3. Also, Vic, what's up, man? How's it going? You missed a decent portion, but you came in like on a perfect time if you don't care about spoilers. If you do, I'm sorry that you're seeing Silex right in front of us right now. Oh, you get the third one after beating Silex. Alright, at least I'm not lagging a bit. If you're new to the chat, real quick, I just want to bring it up. You know, yo, we got a poll going on. I want to see how you guys feel. I don't know how many people have voted, but so far, you know, very positive for Metroid. Some people aren't sure, and that's respectable, you know, like. But I just want to see what general consensus is. Last time I put that down, it was like a 76-24 ratio between yes and no. Oh, you gotta work anyways. That's understandable. I was streaming this yesterday and I had to like work also, so I had to kind of like cut it short on my end. But you know, as always, I appreciate you coming through and saying hi and all that. Hopefully, I can stream at a better time next time and all that. I do want to find the perfect time to stream because I'm always trying to stream like Saturday evenings or whatever because I feel like most people aren't working, but you know. But you know, like. This doesn't work for everyone, but I want to know if there's like a better time frame or whatever, but we'll figure it out eventually. But you know, appreciate you coming through, man. Also, again, just to update everyone, I'm trying to be a little quiet just because it's the middle of the night and I do not want to disturb the neighbors too much. Oh, I missed. Jump. Oh, we missed. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna try to hear his Hunter theme, see if I can hear it. I don't really hear it too much, but I'm trying to be quiet while meeting Silex for the first time. A little bit. I kind of want to be like, oh shoot, it's him. I really do. But we'll get more of those moments, you know, when I stream next time. I mean, like, you know, around closer to 4 in the afternoon, so it's not too much of a hindrance. But trust me, it's generally hard to kind of keep my excitement hidden. Like, you know, It's Silex. He's using the shock coil. He has so many of these amazing moves. His Beyblade is like missiles or something. It's like multiple shock like attacks. It's surreal. Like yeah, like someone mentioned earlier, it's surreal. Seeing this character on a DS game like that from like 2006, I think it was when it was released, but like seeing this character in HD, actually having a genuine move set, actually being a unique boss. It's yeah, it's man, it's exciting. It's amazing. It's I don't know, like after playing Prime 3 and seeing that Silex secret ending and all that, and like kind of being disappointed and ultimately kind of giving up the idea that we'll actually see Silex in a mainline Prime game because of how long it took for Prime 4 to come out. It's just a little surreal, man. It's freaking cool. Oh, now he's doing his Beyblade attack. Is that the riff? I'm trying to generally hear like the Prime Hunters theme. Cause like I genuinely have heard the Prime Hunters theme so many times through like editing my videos. Cause like I look for background music. Whenever I talk about any of the Prime Hunters, I'm always putting like their theme in the background. So I've heard their theme so many times. And I feel like if I should be able to recognize it. Maybe it's just that maybe if I had the volume on full volume, maybe I might hear it. I had the volume not too high, but like I just don't want it to be caught in my microphone. Oh, Silex. I definitely will be listening to the OST like on YouTube, like when I have the free time, just to be able to vibe with the music. Unless there's a music gallery in this game, if there's like a jukebox or music gallery, I would be so happy. Oh! Don't fumble it, don't fumble it, we're looking at the last hits. Oh. He's down. Oh, that twitch. I'm kinda disappointed. So. You clever bastard, you Silex. I don't even know what to even think about that. Yep, we gotta celebrate. For us Metroid fans, it's once in a lifetime religious experience. Yeah, practically. Sometimes I feel like the enemies in this game are bullet sponges. It kind of feels like that with the robots so far. We'll see how we feel like. We'll see how it feels once we get like the stronger beam upgrades, like the plasma, wave, and ice beam. But I kind of agree a little bit. They seem a little spongy, but you know, we'll see. As we get better beams, it might be a little better. Sadly, there is a music function that's locked to an amiibo. Aw, damn, I don't have the amiibos with me. Laughing. Oh, here comes another surprise. He was a faker. Sure, I'm confused when I finish this fight. Yeah, I knew they wouldn't make us wait nearly 20 years just to let us down after one boss fight. But you're still fighting Saxon way. It is a little disappointing, but also like, it's clever. Like I don't know if this is Silex who kind of programmed a robot to do it, or if there's like another outside force who is aware of this and kind of like programmed a robot. Maybe it's just Sam is psychically, or like the robot psychically knows to like project itself as Silex or whatever. But like, it's I think it's kind of cool. If it was Silex doing it, it's smart of him. Like Silex has been planning this for a while. It won't be smart to go after Samus immediately, wear her down, send out like a drone or something to like not only gauge how strong she is, but also, kind of intimidate her. Like I'm not actually disappointed. Like I am disappointed. Like damn, we didn't get to see who Silex is, but it's like a tease. Like oh, like this is if a robot was kind of like this difficult or whatever. Imagine how Silex would be or whatever. Are we going the right direction? Yes, we are up the elevator. I was sort of disappointed at the ending of it too, but they're still fighting Silex in a way. Once you get the right weapons and study the weaknesses, they drop a lot, much faster. Alright. Yo, Harlan, what's up? How are you been doing, man? 8 out of 10 boss for me. I'm not gonna lie, just for the experience, for not knowing the ending of that boss encounter, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Like, it was, honestly, it was breathtaking. It was exciting. Like, even if it was a fake out at the end of the day, it was still an amazing fake out. That was so fun. The idea of encountering Silex and all that, it was fun. And just makes me more excited to see like when we actually get to fight him, see what's up. Oh, another one of these robots. And it has a shield? Sidebot shield. Sidebot with energy. Left arm reflect beam attacks. I don't have the grapple beam though, so I can't really pull. Psychic glass, so yeah, like I have that on me. What is there another enemy up here? Of course there's more of these guys. Okay, got you. Get you from behind, haha. Get wrecked, noob. Okay, I already hate these robots, I'm not gonna lie. Oof. Nothing. Just got up. I'm so cooked. Damn, man. Are you like even? What's your time zone right now? You just got up right now? Isn't it kind of like the Dark Samus fights from the previous games? Honestly, yeah. I was literally was about to compare like Salix's fight to Samus's or Dark Samus's. She has abilities comparable to you and all that. And all that. Like Salix and Samus and Dark Samus both have like abilities that are comparable to you. Hey, yo, Bones is playing Prime 4 too. It's cool seeing like the Prime 4 like stuff. Hold on. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Prime 4, Prime 4, Prime 4, Prime 4. Spacious is playing Prime 4 right now. It's awesome. Prime 4, Prime 4. Sanity. Oh, he was playing Fire Emblem actually. God, I gotta get these Metroid Prime 4 logos in the Fusion one. I haven't played my Switch too often, so like I don't have a lot of points, I guess, to get like these custom, profile pictures, but yeah. What was Orpheon Blade? He played Animal Crossing actually. And of course Xenoblade. He loves Xenoblade. Respect that. It's pretty cool. Oops. Like the Salix fight, I just dislike the fake out. So have you played it yourself, Harlan? Like, have you actually been playing Prime 4? Because that'd be pretty dope if you were. Oh my god, what the freak are those? Just kill that one, just kill it, just kill it, just kill it, just kill it. Give me health, please. Oh my god, what is that? What kind of turrets are those? Lamorne beam turrets, an AI-controlled beam cannon that automatically attacks intruders in the vicinity. Vulnerable to cold and can be destroyed with electric shocks. Don't have the ice beam, don't have the wave beam. So do you think those robots encountered Salix and downloaded his combat data? Maybe that's a potential. I'm on the thought process that Salix, I don't know, was able to program them or kind of control them in some way, because there's a psychic jammer on them, so that only really worked if Salix was like actively doing something with them, maybe, potentially. I mean, California, no excuses. Hey, I was once from California. I'm in New Mexico now, but I know how it is in California. You're only 1 hour ahead of me. No, behind me. It's only 1 hour. What are the Nintendo rewards for this? I haven't checked. I saw a tweet about it. It's like a bunch of profile pictures. One of Salix, one of Lamorne, one of Ian. I mean Miles. Stop saying Ian. It's Miles McKenzie. One of the Viola and Samus, of course. So. But I haven't checked either, honestly, too much. I just saw a stream of it. You beat it. You streamed a lot of it on Holy Hours. That's awesome, though, man. Who's your favorite Federation character? Also, don't forget to if you haven't voted, do the votes about like what you thought about Prime 4. Do you like it? Do you hate it? You're not sure? I like to see the opinions on that. Thank God we got the control beam. That didn't kill it, did it? Nope. God, those things they don't even give you a second to breathe. Oh, did I kill it? Alright, bet. I need health. I absolutely need health. Oh, we need the boost ball for this. Yeah. Spinner. Yeah. Everyone else is pretty annoying to me, but I like Miles more than the other two. Alright, more Miles support. I respect that. I'm excited to see that robot. I don't know if it's a robot or a dude in a mech suit, but like there's this robot character I saw in the trailers, and I'm excited to meet him. I don't know if that's the VUE995 character. I don't know any other names besides Miles, because that's the character everyone's talking about, but I'm excited to see the mech guy, the robot guy. Ah, you tried getting me. You know what I'm really happy about? The trailers for the Metroid Prime 4. Like, the fact that most of the footage that we've seen is just like from the beginning of the game. Because, like, that Salix encounter, I thought when we saw in the trailer that it would be like later on, like in the last third of the game or something. But it was like literally in the beginning before you even got to explore the Viola too much. So I'm excited to see what kind of stuff we'll do for the Viola, or for Salix, I mean, like, as we get deeper into this game. It's gonna be an exciting experience. Oh, can I go down here? Nope, I have no idea how to get down there. Anyways. Rolling, rolling, rolling. That's cool. It feels nice. I like the weight behind it. You know, like, I don't know if you can, like, some games of like kart mechanics, sometimes the driving feels too loose and fluid. Like Grand Theft Auto 4 is like the biggest contender on that, in my opinion. That game's car mechanics are so loose and too slippery, but this game, it feels solid. It feels nice. Oh, I can even scan on the thing. Viola Suit upgrade system adds heat-resistant features to Viola Suit. Oh, I didn't even check to even read. So it is officially the Viola Suit. Alright, that's pretty dope. Oh shoot, I missed some of the chat stuff. I was too busy just enjoying the freaking driving. Very mixed opinions, but I wouldn't say it's bad. A little both. Okay, I guess my main thing about this game is that it was great, but then why? I would say what I don't like, but spoilers. I think is a good stopping point. Oh no, yeah, I'm sorry. Like we should probably call it here. I was after the Sox fight. I was just so invested in like, just seeing more of this game. Like the Salix fight kind of reinvigorated my need to play this game, but you probably should. Like, it is late. I got stuff going on in the morning, and I don't want to be too loud for my neighbors because like I'd probably be mad if I were them, if someone was like kind of yelling and ranting while as we get closer to 12 or whatever, 12 in the morning, midnight. I'll definitely stream tomorrow. I absolutely will stream tomorrow because I want to play more of this game. I'll be trying to stream like closer to like maybe 4 or 5 or something. That way, like, it's the middle of the, it's the evening. I don't have to worry about being too loud because, no one's trying to sleep around this time. And we'll get further into this game. Come on, motion controls. Motion controls, don't screw me over, please. Please, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the one. Come on. Come on. Just hold still. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Okay. Let's go to a save station. We'll call it a day. We'll have a nice sleep. We'll be well rested. We'll recover. And then we'll go back to, like, playing this amazing game. Yeah, honestly, after the Silex fight, I just kind of forgot about life. I was like, I want to play more. Like, you just fought Silex, even though if it was a robot, like a duplicate or whatever. But man, that's how Prime 4's got me. Gyro. I know. I don't know what control system you played, but I'm using gyro controls because I like motion controls. It's the second best thing we got. It's not really an issue most of the time. It's just that when I wave my hands around because I'm being a little extra and reactive or whatever, it gets a little funky on me. But, when you're playing normally, having it aim or whatever, it feels nice. It feels really responsive and fluid. Honestly, I might change the sensitivity to like maybe 45 just to be a little quicker, but the motion controls feel really nice. Maybe I should change it to 43. That was a little too fluid. 42. But it feels really nice. Oh, you did the dual stick one? Alright. Use Pro Controller with motion controls off. So with the Pro Controller, you just kind of like, you're able to like move around like there's a gyroscope on it. Like just kind of to aim, but you can still move around. I just love the option of having like the gyro, the mouse control. Like I should probably try it more often. I've only like done like a couple seconds of it. It works. It feels really like it's really like it really feels like you're just playing on a mouse. Honestly, like it's so precise. The only issue is that the face buttons are a little small, so if you're kind of in a panic or just kind of forget what button to press, it could be a little annoying. Kind of maybe you might fat finger like a button or two by mistake. But yeah. Alright, we saved, right? Yeah, let's just save one more time because I'm a little paranoid. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just quit the game. Go back to the main menu. I always had aim locked on with dual stick still. Nah, don't worry about the grammar. I'm terrible with grammar too, so it's all good. I can kind of understand what you mean. It's doable, but still have to aim locked on. If you keep jumping into ball form, it just sounds like a rubber ball. Alright then, well, I'm just gonna call it a day for here. Oh, we get some art though. Ooh, Let's check that art real quick. Never figured out what this purple energy was back there. What didn't we? Just the way she's aiming the gun. This is some beautiful art. I wouldn't mind this is like my desktop background, especially this one. This one actually looks really dope. You see the helmet and that giant mech suit just shooting down one of the space pirate ships. Got some beautiful art of like the Lamora architecture here. Definitely have a lot more unlocked than last time. Little dude! My goat, little bug. Candon. It's Candon right there. No. This is some beautiful art though. Like I don't know if it's like drawings or like a 3D rendered with a stylized filter, but it looks really nice. Yeah, it looks amazing. Collect 10% of all green crystal energies? Ooh, 100%. We'll see. We'll see. GG chat. Didn't look at that. That looks so sick. Sierra one. What was a nice session? I definitely agree. Do you have the Solix amiibo? I do not, sadly. Buying the Switch 2 and the game altogether was a little pricey. Manageable, but like I couldn't add on like the amiibos on top of everything that I bought. So I'll hopefully get the Solix amiibo next time with the Viola amiibo and Samus amiibo. It'll probably take me like a month or maybe a month and a half to like be able to buy those, but you know, we'll get them eventually. But yeah, this was a really fun session. You know, if you guys are still here, thank you so much for, you know, being with me for this Metroid journey and all that. You guys definitely make it a lot more fun and much more enjoyable to be able to play through this with like your guys', you know, insight. It was fun ranting about like Other M and Federation Force and stuff like that. That's one of the cool things about streaming. You guys just give me a lot of cool perspectives and insights about things, and it's kind of fun to rant about. Real quick, looking at the poll, we're going to end it. 37 votes. Okay, more than last time. 73 enjoyed it. 22 I'm not so sure, which is respectable, and 5% who don't, which I kind of hope to see why not. It unlocks 100% ending early. Oh, I don't want that. I want to earn it. But of course, shout outs, of course. I love all of you guys right here for like showing up and you know, being in the chat. Real quick, I hope I say it right this time. If my thing loads. I'm trying to like load up the screenshot of like the way you told me to pronounce like the name. Orbax Ungrol. Vo. It's gonna take me a small bit to like kind of get your name logged in. I'm terrible at pronouncing stuff, so I do apologize, man. But you know, shout outs for all you guys: Zach Zeno, Storm, the Map Carpenter, Dirtin Gaming, Charlie B, all of you guys for like showing up and coming through. Harlan, I know you're there right now. Like Rose Maverick Sane for being like a real MVP. Vic 2, channel members of course. Or back one, like Again, like I'll get your name logged in. Like it's just gonna take me a small bit of time. I'm bad at pronouncing names. Look at my comment section about that video I made about Caden. So many people commenting about that it's Candon, and I'm just bad at pronouncing things. It's a thing, but I genuinely do appreciate the support. Appreciate all you guys for coming through, and I hope you guys have a nice sleep. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow when I live stream the rest of this. No spoilers, but I'm really excited to see what's in the future of this game. We're barely exploring the second environment, and like it's gonna be fun. But yeah. Oh, ZDS, Odias, I'm sorry, man. Yeah. No, yeah, like I've been streaming for around almost 4 hours now, but I had something to do in the morning, so I can't stay up later than I am right now. I should have honestly ended the stream like an hour ago, but we had to keep on going for that last boss fight. But yeah, like I hope you guys have a good night. No worries, I'll try checking tomorrow. Well, then I appreciate that. I'd probably start sending messages to people. I kind of want to see what your opinions are about the game too, ZDS. So I'll probably shoot you a message and be like, how you feeling about the game? Like, I just want to see what everyone's opinions are. So far, everyone has been pretty positive about it, but I kind of want to see what the general critiques are for the most part from like different people. So I kind of want to see what the general vibes are. But enough talking, honestly. I do gotta get some sleep. Appreciate everyone who showed up in the chat, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. Salad is playing Smash Bros, so that's cool, but you can't see it because it's blocked. And it disappeared. Alright then. Well, have a good night, guys. Nope.